Brought to you in part by 866 Law Friend. Ride safe. Ride smart. Offices of Tom Harvey.
For those people that are all smartened up talking kids, Arnie and Kay Thursday, they know what's going on.
What you gonna do when Born to Ride runs wild on you, brother?
To Ride is brought to you in part by Pigalle Vodka. Unforgettable. Like a French kiss.
How do you see the world? At Shriners Hospitals for Children, we know that changing how you see things can turn them into everyday miracles! Like riding my bike. Breaking boards. Hugging my mom. Every day for over 90 years, Shriners Hospitals for Children has been sending love to the rescue, regardless of a family's ability to pay.
If you know a child we can help, call or go online now.
Born to Ride is a multimedia marketing and promotional machine with TV, magazines, streaming radio, and internet advertising opportunities. There are tens of thousands of motorcycles. We reach the people who ride them. Born to Ride. Find out more at borntoride.com.
Born to Ride magazine, the hottest, baddest, most popular magazine for the biker lifestyle. Hard-hitting, action-packed, up-to-date, real content, exclusive stories and interviews that always leave you wanting more. Local and national coverage that you can always count on. Born to Ride magazine can now be delivered directly to your door. $39.95 for 12 issues. Order now. Order now. 888-795-5779 or check out borntoride.com. Born to Ride. Check out the all-new BornToRide.com with radio, TV, industry, adventure, events, magazines, social media, and much more. It's the all-new BornToRide.com.
Born to Ride is brought to you in part by Pigalle Vodka. Unforgettable. Like a French kiss.
What are you doing? Oh, I know what you're doing. Everybody's trying to find their microphones and stuff. Hey, what's up, guys and gals? It's Born to Ride Radio.
Hey.
What?
Hi, Craven.
I am not high. You did not bring me moonshine or a beer, so.
Oh. And I brought you something else.
Me? No. Oh, I said Are you going to give it to him today? You're going to give it to him today?
Of course.
Okay.
Got a little present for Craven.
Yeah, what is it? Oh, wait a minute. Try your mic again, Darylyn.
How's that, better?
No, keep talking.
Can you hear me?
No.
I don't think that's the right.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
I don't think that's the right mic for some reason.
Yeah.
No, right?
Well, talk in that one over there for a second and let's see. Come on, we want to get Lynn up and make her move around. That's the one.
Oh, yeah, I can hear it. It's like clunking as I move it. We're good?
Yes.
Excuse me, I'll be back.
We can hear you.
How is it that we thought that one was working and it wasn't, and then the other one,
Well, and I said it was black.
yeah, she said, oh yeah, because it's black, and I said, oh, that's what we said, whatever. Whatever.
quit banging the damn thing around now. It just
It's all wrapped up
put it,
around.
yeah, put it in your mouth or next to it. Not in it. God.
That was bad.
Oh, that's bad. Really? All right, let's try it again.
How about now?
Perfect.
Now,
Can you hear me?
we can hear you.
Okay.
We actually can hear you now.
Good, that's nice.
Lynn.
What up, Lynn?
Okay, then. Hello, listeners.
Anyway,
We'll get started again. Hey, welcome to Born to Ride Radio. Hi, I'm Craven, and I have here Eddie and Lynn, and we're all hanging out, and yeah. We're doing the show because we love our listeners and viewers and all that stuff. You know how that goes. Yeah. All right, so anyway,
it was getting cooler.
I noticed that. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Getting there.
It's pretty good.
A cold front, I think, is coming through in another few days.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's like... And
In time for Biketoberfest?
In time? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
why is this thing saying not logged in? You know what I'm going to do?
What?
What you gonna do?
I'm going to forget about it. You know why? Because it's just... I'm tired of fighting this entire system every time. And, you know, it says, oh, you got to log in. Log into what? I'm already logged in or I wouldn't be on the air. And, you know, you people can see me, right?
I can see you.
Oh, now there's just a big blank here over your head.
Yeah, well,
Overhead?
no, that's not what it looks like to somebody that would be viewing it.
Hopefully.
Please log in and try again. It's a Facebook issue, and I've already logged into Facebook, so you know what? Screw Facebook. We'll take that off, and then we'll hit this over here, and it'll go to Twitter. There. All right, great. Because nobody on Facebook likes me anyway.
I like you. I'm on Facebook.
Oh, gee, thanks.
See? Nobody likes you.
Yeah, and then Lynn's going to put on Facebook Live on the phone or something.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
I'm not sure if that's a good idea or not. But anyway, I put this light in here so we can almost see you, and all I see is a big glare.
Oh, yeah.
That's no good.
Glare.
Yeah, so
So we can see Lynn.
here, put a fan up. Well, yeah, we can see Lynn.
Is that too bright?
I don't know. Turn it back that way somewhere.
My eyes, anyway.
Yeah, just you can twist it around. Go ahead.
Things first.
Is there any moonshine in it? I don't know.
If there was, I would have offered it.
All right, now you got a nice backlight. That's perfect.
Look at that.
Maybe not.
Back.
Maybe not. Anyway, what was it? A dragonfly? You know, a little helicopter bug flew into the other light, blew it up, and then that burned up. We still got a good glare, but that's good. Just leave it. If you, what do you do? Move your head over this way. Turn your chair around. Move your head. No, not that. Your head.
I know, but this just
No, you got to turn your head around, baby.
No. turned my hair around.
I'm trying to tell her she's going to turn.
Exorcist thing with your head.
Yeah, spin your head around. I've seen you do it.
Come on. Right, she could be the girl from The Exorcist there. Just
No.
Spin your head right around.
yeah.
60 degrees. That'd be interesting.
Blue sky.
Sounds like fun.
Is that better? Worse? Better?
Yeah, better. Well, better.
Stop it.
All right, move your head back some.
Oh, I just saw this big glare on the monitor.
Oh, you want to see what it really looks like? Oh, wait a minute. Where is your camera? Oh,
I don't know.
is that it? That's acceptable. I'll
That's
use
pretty
that.
Oh,
fun.
that's good.
I can't see.
It's
There you go.
what? You want to see? All right, everybody, here she is. It's Lynn live on the
Well, it's a cute little light.
on what? Yeah, but see, you just pointed it right into the camera. You can't do that.
Can't do
You
that.
can point it at your face. There you go. That's good.
Can't, because then I can't see. And I can't see you guys if I do that.
That's good.
Just up.
I put it over there because last week that blew out. I can't find a bulb for it. It is what it is. I should have just put that back there.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's good.
That's all right. As long as you can hear me.
Everything's better when you have your light in the right position. I was going to say head, and then
No.
this thing still work.
Hello?
Yeah, it's working. Okay.
Yeah, it's working.
See,
I think.
y'all understand. I mean, I think the power went off today for like 22 seconds. And that's all it took to mess everything up.
22 seconds of no power.
Yeah, knocks everything down, and you know what's disgusting about it is everything's on a backup, and because everything's on a backup, well, you kind of got to do that. You know, have it on a battery backup and stuff, so that way the stuff stays working. Well, stay working for a while.
Well, if you're out there and you're listening, and you'd like to give us a call, we'd love to hear from you. You can reach us at either 813-778-8747 or 941-321-5044. Take those numbers down, 813-778-8747 or 941-321-5044. And we're here.
You sure? I just got up and left.
We were out a couple of weekends ago. We were out in Las Vegas for the Las Vegas Bike Fest, thanks to Fran Hosh, attorney Fran Hosh.
Yeah, she's great.
And
Well, you won some money.
we not really.
Well, I won a lot, but I lost it all, so
Yeah.
it's kind of a wash.
Yeah,
But I got to, play slot machines for a couple of days on
Yeah, I did that.
money.
it was fun. Had a good time.
I didn't go.
It was a
I can't go.
little weird at first because we got there just a few days after the events that took place out in Las Vegas.
Yeah, we talked about those. Yeah.
It was a little strange, but we made the best of it. We had a good time. I think by Thursday, things are starting to get a little back to normal, but I don't think it'll be a long time before things are really back to normal out there. But
Well, there'll be some permanent changes made in Vegas,
yeah,
for sure.
sure, yeah. But it was quite an interesting trip.
To say the least.
To say the least. And some of the, I'm just overwhelmed with the hotels and everything on the Strip. It's just mind-blowing. And then when you get downtown into the old part of Las Vegas, the Fremont Street area,
Yeah, I've been there.
that's pretty insane also.
I thought you had Lynn with you.
Yeah.
What are you doing on Fremont? Yeah, you can't afford those hookers down there anyway.
Yeah.
We didn't take pictures of the topless nun. We should have.
Oh, God.
The top
We could have put that up on the broadcast
Oh,
tonight.
yeah. She was lovely.
And there was a guy about 90 years old walking around in a Speedo.
I was not.
That was kind of different.
I was not. I wasn't even there. You can't say it was me. I'm not that old either.
Actually, he did look a little like Craig.
Oh, no.
No, he didn't.
No.
There's no way.
Nope.
No, okay.
Nope.
So anyway, we were out there. We had a great time and got to go to a lot of cool places. And we brought you back a little something, Craven.
A little something.
Moonshine.
No
Beer.
beer. No beer.
What?
It's right here in this.
What you got in the sack, Jack? Oh, man, it's
Little something for you.
a pound of weed.
Oh, yeah. Boy, everybody smokes out there
Oh, God.
on the public
I don't
transit
know.
system.
I think it's legal out there.
Yep. Well, it's
Oh,
not.
nice.
It's not legal to smoke on the train, and they smoke everything on the train. Isn't that great?
It's a Las Vegas. Thank you. It's a Las Vegas ashtray.
Yes, yes.
And
We
here
wish
I
you
go.
didn't need an ashtray, but we were happy to
Well,
get that.
y'all didn't buy me any beer or cigarettes tonight, so I'm probably not going to need it very much longer.
Oh.
So, but that's all good. But yeah, that's very nice. I'm going to put that, I think I'm going to put that in the house so it doesn't get broke out here. Yeah.
Well, use it in good health and...
You can't say that about an ashtray, for heaven's sakes.
Well, why not?
Use it in good health. There was a lot of things that we wanted to bring back for you, that we talked about bringing back, and then we
The topless nun, right?
how we could get them in the suitcase, or how we could bring stuff on our carry-on, and the one thing especially didn't work.
Sorry, I don't smoke weed, so I appreciate that, though. That's a nice gift. I don't know if I want to burn it up. Might as well burn it up tonight.
Yeah, use it tonight.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, that's all right. The cigarette's out.
It's pretty.
It's all good. So anyway, hope you guys are having a good time, and Eddie and Lynn are finally back from Vegas, and I think it was illness that brought, I don't know. You're always ill, dude.
Not really, but, flying on those airplanes.
Yeah, that's not safe.
I don't know. And I said before we left, I should bring one of those, surgical masks to wear.
Right.
And I didn't.
And why not?
I don't know. Why, and we have them at home.
But see, you could have caught it on the way out there, because I think you were scratchy the whole time we were out there. And before you got on the plane, you were saying that.
I don't know if you scratchy the whole way out there. I mean,
Possibly, but.
I don't know. Only you would know that one.
Coming back, that flight.
Yeah.
Oh, was it between that baby?
Oh, how about the 2.5 or 3 hour delay to leave?
That didn't help.
I know. I had to shop in the airport. It was fun.
That's no good.
Yeah, delays like that always makes the trip more interesting.
Yeah, I know it does.
Yeah. But we did have a lot of fun. The food is just incredible. We had a couple things we've never ever had before. We never did the buffets or things like that. We tried to do some local things. We found the most wonderful pizza place. We can always find the best pizza place in town, and I swear we found it, didn't we?
Yeah, definitely. And our listeners...
What pizza place was it?
Evil Pie.
Evil Pie.
I thought that was your like a pet name for her?
After Evel Knievel.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Evil Knievel Pie.
Well, what did he do, jump over the restaurant or something?
No, but he is everywhere inside that restaurant. Man,
I'm sure he
feel
is.
his presence in there. Amazing. Very, very cool place.
Evil Pie down on Fremont Street. If any of our listeners, if you're ever in Las Vegas and you're looking for some good New York-style pizza, Evil Pie on Fremont. I think it was between 6th and 7th.
Yeah, it was way near the beginning.
Yeah, it was between 6th and 7th Street. And you can't miss it. It's a great place. The outside, the painting, the murals on the building.
Oh, incredible.
Awesome.
Craven would love this.
Oh, yeah.
The very first night we're walking past there, we see this huge banner, and because they have a little tiny little outside patio.
Yeah.
And there's this huge banner about first responders and police officers eat for free.
Right. So you showed him your badge.
No, but it was phenomenal. There were so many, and I asked the guy that was running it, the owner, Corey, cool guy. I said, what do you do? What are the caveats to that? What do they have to show you ID or whatever? He said, no, I just feed them. If they just say they're a first responder or a police officer, I feed them. That's all. I said, do they just come in one time? He said, no, ma'am, I feed them. So it was like as long as they need.
Yeah, it's not like they're out there living with a shopping cart and homeless and such, but whatever. It's all good.
It was nice.
Oh, it was great. Great place. And the inside, the decor, it's all Evel Knievel memorabilia.
Everything.
Pictures, statue. There's a life-size bronze statue of Evel Knievel.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
And y'all didn't try to steal that and bring it back?
Nope.
And it wouldn't fit in my carry-on.
Well, there you go.
But so if you're ever out in Las Vegas, Evil Pie, the greatest pizza on Fremont Street, probably the greatest pizza in Las Vegas.
And Lynn's nickname. Oh, never mind.
Evil Pie. It was great. It was really cool. That was one of the highlights. As that might sound odd to anybody, but anybody that knows us knows that we will find the best pizza place in town, and it doesn't take long.
Well,
we figured
that was
that.
a good find.
As long as you didn't stick it up, and then say, all right, give me all your money.
No.
You didn't do
He
that.
gave us a tour of the whole place, and
Oh, nice.
very nice guy.
And the prices of the pizza at Evil Pie, like half of what you would pay at like New York, and
Remember what made us stop? Because we looked in there.
oh,
This box on the table with a pizza in it, and he's like, "Excuse me, can I just look at your pizza?" The guy opened it, and it filled the whole entire box. It was phenomenal.
we're walking by, and I'm looking in the place. We go, Evil Pie, this looks interesting. Let's check it out.
Yeah.
And as,
That's what he said.
as I walked in the door, there's a guy sitting there at the first table, and he's by himself, and he's got a big pizza box.
Covering the whole top of the table.
And he's eating the whole pizza by himself.
And I,
No helpers.
I said to him, I said,
By himself.
excuse me, can I see that pizza? He lifts the lid of the box. I looked at the pizza, and I said, we're eating here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
So do you get a great big one like that, too, or just eat a
Oh, we went in by the
have
slice.
slices.
Yeah.
I mean, I've
Oh,
never been
slices.
able to finish a whole pie like that. And
All right,
walking around Fremont Street
here we go
with a box would have been.
the old references to Lynn again.
Nice. Yeah, there was vendors. There was food vendors
Oh,
at the
yeah.
festival.
galore.
Yeah, but you didn't get any pizza.
The Fremont zip line.
The zip line is very cool. And why we didn't do it, I don't know. We'll have to do it on our next trip. But you can sit on the zip line, or you can lay down, face down on the zip line like you're Superman, and run through there. Pretty awesome.
I want to go back. I don't know if I want to go back to the Bike Fest, but I want to go back to Vegas. Once,
Yeah, Vegas is fun. I've never been to the Bike Fest.
Once I recoup all the money we lost.
They said that they had that thing going on for years, but I never heard of it.
Yeah.
This
Well, I
was
wouldn't
the
have heard of it.
17th year.
No, is it really?
This was the 17th year.
Yeah, that's longer than that since I've been there.
Maybe
I mean,
it
you
was
can't
something
really
else
afford to
run by
go.
someone else, but it was interesting. They actually had they had a, was it UFC match one night when we were there.
Yeah.
Uncle Cracker was there.
Yep.
I knew Uncle Cracker was there.
Cracker and the UFC fights. And it was quite a good time. I mean,
Our friends were there from the Heartstrings for Heroes. They were there.
Yes, Wade Whiskey and his lovely lady Dee.
She's awesome.
They were out there. We got to see them, and we got to see Master Lugo.
Junior.
Master Lugo's custom seats. He's my custom seat maker.
Okay. I think I know that guy.
Yeah,
I
Lugo
bet you do.
Junior.
You know, I seen him over at and I can't remember which one of the festivals it was when I say a bike event.
Yeah, he does a lot, most of the big ones. I mean, we saw him in Sturgis, and we're walking around at the Bike Fest in Vegas, not expecting to see him, and we're standing at this one vendor's booth, and I kind of glance up.
Oh, he screams whenever he sees somebody like that.
I
that he
look
knows.
over, and I go, "Oh my God, it's Master Lugo."
No, you
We're
didn't.
in Las Vegas.
Wow.
You screamed it.
Well,
You screamed, Lugo!
no.
And he always goes like, oh boy, Eddie's here.
Just what I
Yeah, and then, most of the people just holler back at Eddie, "Oh, go!" That's the words are.
He's always happy to see Eddie.
Everybody's happy to see Eddie. Well, I guess, maybe you're not, but I mean, it's good to have y'all here tonight.
Beautiful bikes we saw on the bike shows.
Oh.
Wow.
There were some great bikes, and it was interesting. I was over looking at some of the bikes in the bagger contest, and I said to Lynn, I said, "Look at these 3 bikes. These are amazing."
different, really
And
different.
then I looked down at the tags on these 3 bikes, and the tags are from Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
This group,
Must be nice to come from Hawaii to Vegas, right?
yeah, this
Probably by invitation. That was just.
I don't know. They, I was talking to one of the guys, and apparently they shipped the bikes to San Diego. They flew in, got the bikes, and rode out to Vegas on the bikes.
I think two or three out of all of them won that were there. Out of 4 or 5 bikes there, that many won.
Incredible
They were-
bikes. I was like, wow. So they do some nice bikes in Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem is you can't ride that far, you know.
Well, you can, but you get awful wet if you do. So I mean, you know,
To ride the
if you
same
try to
roads
ride,
every day.
what? No, I mean, if you try to go from Hawaii and ride your bike there, you know, you're going across the ocean. So you're going to end up absolutely wet.
Yeah, they-
or at the bottom of the ocean, whichever.
They haven't built that bridge yet.
I don't think they will. Why do that when you got boats or airplanes or cargo ships or whatever? I don't know.
But it was
I don't know how they got there, so it's really none of my concern. But I couldn't get there because how am I going to get there?
We kept missing the man that won the trip to Vegas
Oh.
from Born to Ride and from Fran Hash, right? I think it was from them.
Yeah,
And,
it was Fran. And
we did.
He and his wife were out there,
Yeah, we
Yeah.
saw him on Born to Ride TV Sunday night.
right. Well,
but we didn't see him out there.
Yeah, nice people, very nice people.
yeah, but you didn't get a chance to say, "Hey, what's up?"
I know. It was fun though. And I think they thanked Born to Ride and they thanked Fran Hash. And
Oh, yeah.
that's very nice.
I think they had a great time.
Yeah. You know, I know, I'm sure everybody did. Well, like I say, I've been out there in Vegas, and I'm trying to remember if it was actually twice or once or whatever it was, but either way. I wasn't there for the Bike Fest thing. I never heard of it. Probably wouldn't have, just because it wasn't widely publicized for the last 17 years, I don't think. And I hate just running in after a mass catastrophe and saying, "Hey, it's me. I'm sitting in a casino all night."
We really didn't know what to expect, Craven. We really didn't know what to expect, Eddie. It was not as bad in some ways that I thought it possibly could be. A couple ways it was worse, only because the hotel we stayed at was virtually right next door.
Oh, nice.
So from parts of the hotel, you could see the field.
Does that
and-
give you like a creepy feeling when you go see?
Yeah, a little bit.
I bet.
Yeah, it was a little strange. I mean, being right next door.
The scenes you saw on TV of people running out
Yeah,
of the
right.
park, that was right in front of the hotel across the street. It was sort of boarded, almost like a walkway,
Yep.
like for construction or something, and
And,
they ran through there, and that we went by there daily.
Well, that's kind of, yeah, it's gotta make you feel a little bit like, what the heck's going on, you know?
But we talked to a lot of really neat people. Everyone that you spoke to knew someone that was either there or
Right.
had a relative that was there
Right.
or lost someone. I mean, that's
Somehow-
58 lives.
Somehow affected by that
Yep.
that incident.
Yep.
And
Well, it's kind of, I mean, if you live there, how you're not going to have no people or have your family that was involved or whatever, you know?
What was that?
thousands of people at the concert, so,
That one place where we got some booze, one of our last nights there, I think.
Right.
Oh, man.
Yeah, booze cruise at the hotel. It's this independent little liquor store inside the hotel. And I don't know how it even got started with this guy. He asked us where we were from, and
Right.
he started talking about it. Clearly, he wanted to talk about it, which was okay.
Awesome.
But he said how numerous people had come running in our hotel from next door.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Running, crying, screaming, help me, save me, kind of give me refuge thing. He was telling people, just stay here. They put blankets around people on the floor, talk to them, listen to them. Other people came looking for them. Anybody come in here from next door, things like that. They were going to take them home because these people, a lot of them had nowhere to go. Everything was blocked off and all. And he was like, this one guy, we were going to take people back to our house just to help them for the night. Amazing.
We stopped while we were down at the Bike Fest. We happened to stop and talk to a couple of police officers, and they were just
humble.
Yeah, just it was hard to explain, but they were just.
It was very much we just did our job, wasn't it?
It all pays the same. I guess it's fun to live in a place like Vegas and whatever kind of first responder, fire guy, cop guy, whatever. Or if you're a mayor, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be cool, but
people have asked us if we thought attendance was down at the Bike Festival, and we really haven't been there before, so.
I know, but you kind of said it was like, ain't a lot of people here, and I'm like, uh-oh. Yeah.
No, I think not what we thought would be there. A lot of people already have their plans made to come there, like us.
I think the attendance of locals was probably down. People who had reservations already.
That's true.
Were there, but I think a lot of people just stayed away because of what happened, a few days.
Well, how can you blame them, though? Think about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like it's a major tragedy, man. A lot of people got injured, man. A lot of people got killed. Incredible. It was an incredible thing, and I mean, I know we talked about it on the phone last week, but holy moly, it was, that was a bad situation. But now that you're actually here in the studio, we can actually talk about a little bit of what went on. It's incredible.
I think I put this on Facebook, but seeing the full moon over Mandalay Bay was one of the most incredible, moving.
I didn't shoot that moon. Oh, but anyway.
Wow, it was really amazing.
I'm sure it was really. Yeah, because I think we had a full moon here or something too.
Probably.
Yeah.
If it's full out there, it's got to be full here.
And
that makes sense.
Do you feel like, did you miss the bike when we went there? Because we didn't ride out there. We didn't rent a bike.
Yeah, I miss not being on the bike to some extent. Only because of the convenience factor.
Yeah, but you can walk.
Yeah, between walking and public transportation, on the Strip they have a bus line.
What's the name of it? I forget.
Well, the double-decker is called the Deuce.
Deuce.
And then there's a regular express bus that doesn't make as many stops as the Deuce. But it's really cool. What you do, you can get a one-day pass. Or, as in our case, we got a three-day pass. 3-day pass and I think it costs like $20 for 3 days, and you can ride public transportation as much as you want. Yeah. As long as you have that little pass, you get in the bus and you scan it, and you're on.
And when you walk around at a Bike Fest all day, it is kind of nice to just go to the bus stop and just climb in, swipe your ticket, and sit down in an air-conditioned box while somebody drives you back.
Yeah, and then you can go back to your room.
Yeah, and it gave us the opportunity to check out the sites, and it's just it's overwhelming when you ride down the Strip in Las Vegas. I mean, each hotel is like more spectacular than the other, and you don't know where to look first.
That's true.
We passed Trump Tower.
Yeah, it was cool. We didn't go in there, but we passed it. But everything.
Trump Tower was kind of like plain compared to some of these other places.
Yeah, well, Trump Tower, Trump wasn't in there, I'm sure.
No. But he was there.
He was there the day we got there.
Oh, I know that.
He flew in that same day. Matter of fact, we're at the airport, and we're waiting to get on a bus to take us to the rental car depot. And the buses had to stop running.
Everything had to stop running.
But why?
At the airport, everything stopped because Trump was landing or whatever. So.
We saw his motorcade. That was kind of from afar.
Did you say you shot at his motorcade?
No, nope, didn't even take a picture of it.
No.
Oh.
Too far away.
Oh, the public transportation, it was really cool until that night. We had been there, 2 nights, and we're at a stop, and people are getting on. You know, first it unloaded, and people were getting on. And this woman does this ear-piercing, crowd-shocking scream at the top of her lungs. And
About what?
you know, there's just for that moment, you think something really, because of the tragedy that happened, it kind of took your breath away. Really, the scream was that bad. And,
We didn't know what happened. We were up on the second deck of
yeah, waiting
double
to see what happened and trying to be patient, because maybe somebody got hurt, or maybe they were just drunk and they fell backwards as they were getting on the bus and knocked themselves out cold, which was kind of interesting. Because the first thing we heard was the driver say, "Y'all been drinking?" So that was like, but the bus driver was out and had the guy that fell. He had the guy's head in his hands, and he was like stroking his arm and his shoulder and talking to him.
There's something weird sounding about this.
Well, you know, it's Vegas, so we were prepared for anything, and we saw a lot of anythings.
So we ended up getting off the bus and walking a few blocks, and catching another bus. But
Interesting.
it was an interesting night. But I'm sure stuff like that happens almost every night in Vegas.
Yeah, I know it does. Well, I've been there. I didn't see the topless nun, but you know, that's just the only thing I didn't
Retired
see.
stripper. That was
Whatever. I mean, come on.
David, you would have loved the retired stripper.
I don't think so.
a
for
lot of
some
people
reason-
didn't seem like they liked her, though.
Oh, she was about
It was kind of one of those, like,
80 years old, or
probably.
Yeah.
400 pounds.
No, more than that. No.
Okay.
Nope.
She was,
Yeah, see, because I can't imagine what that would be like.
With a sign and
And
a
was this
little bucket
the
for the donations. So
donations for what? I mean, that was the topless nun, right?
putting some sundries in there.
Yeah, well, what were they putting in there?
Just stuff, whatever probably they had in their pockets. I mean,
pennies.
packaged things, little.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was an interesting walk down Fremont Street.
That was right near that one vendor.
Well, over there, so.
Everything that was on there was like beads and balls, and the name of the
Like
shop was
this.
called Big Balls.
Big balls.
Just,
There was something big balls, like
No, big,
yeah,
big,
bigger.
big balls.
I knew this was going to go. It was going to go bad.
Balls.
Yes, I knew it was going to go bad. As soon as we started talking about
The
it.
AC/DC song.
Yeah. I like big balls. Who likes big balls?
Right, that was it.
I got the biggest balls.
Big balls.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
There was a Fear the Walking Dead place we didn't go in. We were scared. It included one of those escape rooms that are starting to become popular around here.
Yeah, go in the room and try to get out
Try to get out.
if you're lucky.
Yeah, I don't think.
It was interesting.
I don't know, man.
And there was a Harley Davidson shop on Fremont Street.
Yeah, I think. Well, I don't know. When I was there, I guess there was. I don't know. There's been one out there forever.
Is that where they were going to hold the wet T-shirt contest or whatever?
No, I think that the wet T-shirt contest
Further away.
had a dealer.
At a dealership
Yeah.
but somewhere in the area, but not.
The thing on Fremont's just like a clothing thing.
Yeah. So
That's
that
what
was
they
kind
do.
of odd, seeing people leave the Bike Fest to go to a wet T-shirt contest held by the Bike Fest.
Yeah.
Just
Had a
my own
Harley
opinion. Yeah.
So you didn't win.
No, we didn't even get there.
Oh, I wasn't talking to you, Eddie. I thought
We
maybe.
try to get them, matter of fact.
I see. Okay, well, we'll just move on from that subject.
There was a lot of people walking around doing photo op things. Some of them were dressed to look like Vegas girls with the big feathers and the skimpy costumes, and
We saw guys dressed up as Transformers.
trans everything.
Yeah, trans. I'm fixing to say trans. What? Oh yeah, probably transvestite.
You know, God bless everybody.
Yeah, that's fine. Let them go for it.
We saw Wonder Woman and Batgirl.
Batgirl. Anthony saw Batgirl.
With Batgirl. Anthony was out there for a couple days, and
Before we got there, and then he was there one day and left.
right, we missed getting together, but Anthony was out there. He had a good time, test riding all the new Harleys, 2018, and I wish we could have done that.
Yeah, I would like to.
I just really wanted to play the slot machines in the airport. I felt bad. I had to shop instead.
Yeah, well,
But the slot machines in the airport
don't pay out a lot.
you hear that sound all over the airport, and it's like, wow, why don't we just stay here?
When I saw the Wheel of Fortune
Yeah.
machines at the airport,
Yeah, they got a lot of that big payout. They used to give away a Corvette and stuff.
I was really tempted, but I had lost so much the Wheel of Fortune in the casinos.
I'm familiar.
Free drinks in the casino.
I know, that's what I like about it.
Just kinda nice.
I could go there. You can sit there and drink beer, even though it's draft. I mean, you can sit there all day and do that as long as you got a quarter to put in the slot machine. I kind of like that.
Yeah, it was fun. It really was. We didn't see any shows. We talked about it numerous times, and we decided we'd do it next time. There was too much to do. But Chris Angel was in our hotel.
In our hotel, yep.
I don't know who that is, but it's okay. I
Chris
know.
Angel's
He's a
magician.
Oh, that's right.
He's
Right.
up from wherever. The Blue Man Group was in our hotel.
Blue Man Group, we didn't get to see them.
They all have different stages, so that just tells you how they all have their own auditorium type of stage inside the hotel. It's huge.
Okay, Billy. But that's what Billy says. So, yeah, he's going to be my new sponsor, I think. We just haven't been able to track him down.
Track them down.
But anyway, yeah, man, so Vegas, it was a good thing and all that. I'm glad you guys got back this week to tell us about what happened. I know we missed part of it last week or whatever, but yeah, I'm sure it was exciting.
Looking forward to being here last week, but when I woke up Tuesday morning, I knew there was no way we were going to make it, and it took me almost a week to get rid of this whatever.
Well, you haven't
Well,
yet.
it hasn't improved your looks any, but it's okay. I mean, it's all right.
Now he's just trying to feel better so that we can go to Oktoberfest. See, I got him some new
I
beard
thought that
stuff. He has some new beard tamer
Beard
oil stuff.
Well, maybe I
It
should
came in a
get
little
that.
skull bottle.
A what?
A skull bottle. It's a little teeny skull, and it's got a little eyedropper in it, and
It's beard oil.
oh, it's nice. Really nice.
Yeah, I don't think I need beard oil.
I don't know if one ever thinks they need
I tell you what I did do, though. I mean, I washed it really good today. I was in the shower, and, I mean, it's like,
That's
okay, there's no fleas, and, it's all good. But beard oil, really?
Yeah. Almost all the bike fests, there's somebody there that sells mustache oil or wax or beard stuff.
Oh, yeah, I understand I know about, you can trail that thing up,
We saw the people that we had seen in Daytona
Yeah.
out in Sturgis, and then we saw these people in Vegas, different people, but
Yep. Nice.
Yeah, it must be nice. People will travel around and go to places, and even then, I can sell a little bit of junk while I'm out here. It's a lot of work, though. I've done that kind of show before, man, where you go to events and try to sell stuff. I've done that.
oh yeah, it can be grueling if you're doing it, especially when it's really hot
Yeah.
and you're there all day.
Well, how hot was it? Because right now it's beautiful here. I shouldn't even have the AC on, really, but
Yeah, it's
And
It's
the
nice
numbers
out.
have to depend on the attendance and there being no rain and things like that. It's
Right.
tough. It's a tough life.
But it wasn't that hot there.
Yes, it was.
Come on, it's the desert. It's gonna be horrible.
The dry heat is
Yeah, it's
different.
got. I
no
know.
humidity.
It's gotta be horrible out there.
And it wasn't super hot, Temperatures were nice. I mean,
No, it was hot. You forgot about sweating. And like praying we would get to the bus before we would pass out from the heat. But
Yeah, he
it wasn't
forgets
that
about a
bad.
lot of stuff. I mean, it's okay. I understand he forgets about stuff. Not my problem. I don't have any of that medicine to give him.
And you walk into the bus and sit down and you go, oh, air conditioning. It was just nice.
Well, all right, so you rode the bus and you didn't, of course you didn't rent a bike, but that's okay. If you had rented a bike, you think you could have got anywhere on it?
I don't know that we would have.
I mean, there was so much going on with the Bike Fest.
Hmm?
Plus, we were up to the wee hours of the morning.
Yeah, I bet.
Our
Well, that's-
time thing was so
Yeah, the jet lag thing gets you.
Between the jet lag,
Yeah, you get,
being up and hanging out in the casinos, trying
yeah, but Vegas,
to win a fortune.
yeah, Vegas never sleeps.
And by
So
the
if
time
you go there and sleep, you're wasting time.
Yeah, by the time we'd get to bed, it was like, let's see, 4 o'clock,
5, 6 in the morning.
4:30.
which would be
5.
7 o'clock.
Oh, you're just trying to be like
body
me.
time.
Why are you trying to be like me? I'm the guy that stays up all night.
It was fun. And then to wake up in the morning and not have access to coffee instantly, that was just like,
What? They don't have them in the motel rooms anymore?
nope.
Oh, no.
No refrigerator. We were laughing.
Believe it or not, I mean, we were in one of the nicest hotels in Vegas.
Yep, probably one of the top 2 or 3.
And we had it was a very nice room.
Beautiful. Hmm.
Beautiful room.
Nice view.
King size bed,
Probably inexpensive.
but it wasn't one of the high-end rooms in that hotel. Therefore, we had no refrigerator.
No, even the higher
Does that
end
mean
rooms
you-
didn't have
You
refrigerators.
can't. You don't have a microwave or a coffee maker or
Nothing.
Oh. Back to the Holiday Inn.
They count on the fact that you're going to want room service, things like that.
Oh, I'm sure.
That menu's like
I'm not
right
going to
there.
call room service, for 2 cups of coffee or whatever if it's just 2 people.
It was
Right?
about, I think it was about $20 if you ordered coffee and
Absolutely.
thoughts,
That's
too.
a tip.
Or you can stumble downstairs and try to find yourself a gas station where you can get one for $1.
No.
We should tell them about the Cheerio. Cheerio.
Tell me, I'm listening.
Cheerio.
Cheerio.
Our first, when we were checking in, walking down the hall, and you drag in your suitcase because we don't want to give them to somebody else to bring them to our room, and we're dragging them down the hall, and we're going all the way down to the end of the hall, and there's only one room down there, and there's a utility room over here, but
And no coffee.
we're halfway down the hallway, and there's a Cheerio just against where the rug meets the wall, and I just
You didn't need it.
I thought, no, I just looked at it, and I actually took a picture of it the second day. On our 5th day, we had been saying hello to the Cheerio and, just hoping it was going to be there every day because I wouldn't want to think that anybody actually would have vacuumed up the Cheerio. The hotel was beautiful, and it was very clean, but it was just so funny that Cheerio escaped all week long. And then the very day we're checking out, we've got everything ready. We got a late checkout, and we're going to go down and just, throw in a few quarters into the machine before we leave.
Yeah.
So we're on our way down, and what do we see in the hallway?
whole
Where's
box.
the Cheerio? No, that would have been great. I would have enjoyed that.
Procreation.
The room cleaning people, and their cart was right against the wall, right covering the Cheerio. So I got upset. Eddie was good. He, we can get more Cheerios. It's okay. And I said, I'm crushed.
Why
Did we
didn't you
come
just
back?
adopt it and bring it home?
We
What
should
the
have.
hell?
I probably would have put it in a bag.
Really?
When we did come back up to get our luggage, there was like an eighth of the Cheerio it was very sad. Eddie got a Cheerio for me when we got home, so just in case I felt bad.
I'm going to go in the house and see if I got any so you don't feel bad,
It was
I don't
sad,
think I
wasn't it?
did.
It was sad. It was sad when it was gone.
Yeah, when it was gone, it was because it was there all week.
Yep, all week.
Yeah, your pet Cheerio, and then somebody ran over it with a cleaning cart
First
instead of
thing when we
vacuuming.
got home, the next morning, what did you say?
Weird.
I missed the Cheerio.
Yeah.
I said, I do too. And then I looked and there was a Cheerio on the counter. It was pretty cool.
Well,
Really?
if you're out there and you have any Cheerio stories that you'd like to share with us, the number here is 778-8747 or 941-321-5044. And we'd love to hear your Cheerio stories.
Cheerio.
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 Cheerio. Yeah, right. That's kind of weird. You guys, yeah, I mean, why don't you just pick the thing up and bring it home with you?
We always find things to amuse ourselves, believe
And
me.
you could mount it in a frame and say, oh, it's a Vegas Cheerio.
You know, we should have, you know, but the last day when we wanted to, you know, find the Cheerio and take it with us,
Gone.
it was gone.
I can't believe it. I can't believe that's the highlight of your trip.
That clean.
Well, it was a big part of it.
I see that.
You know, it was there.
That's so sad.
I'm going to find the picture of the Cheerio just to show you.
Oh,
That's so sad. It's so
took a
sad.
picture of it.
I did.
That's it. We can get a print made of the Cheerio.
And send it to the hotel.
Put it
And you didn't adopt it yet, but you take pictures of it? Oh, Jesus.
hanging on the wall.
I can't believe that this is the highlight of that trip. I mean,
Okay, it wasn't. The topless nun was probably the highlight.
and you didn't bring that home either, so, you know.
And we didn't even get a picture of that. Why didn't we?
Actually, the pizza place was one of the highlights of the trip. But the bike show was one of the best. I saw some of the most beautiful bikes. The first day we were there, the bike show that was inside,
The biker build.
bikes in there were just insane. We have pictures we can show you.
Okay.
And then I saw this guy. That was pretty fun.
That's that guy that's got the test well, he's not the real guy.
But it's he was like the valet, so
Yeah,
we were kind
yeah.
of just
They got
pretending.
the test.
What a nice guy, though.
Yeah.
Very cool guy.
Nice guy.
What was that, Paul Stanley or whatever?
No, he's supposed to be Gene Simmons.
Oh, no, wait. Oh, show him to me again. He's the guy with the tongue, not the star.
Right.
Tongue, yeah.
He is
Oh,
the
okay,
star.
yeah. So,
He is the star.
Tongue guy. And he had the tongue, too.
Yep.
I don't want to hear about your sex life. What is that?
Cheerio.
That's Lynn pointing down
The really old Cheerio? Oh,
You didn't
no.
think I really had a picture of the Cheerio?
So you didn't adopt the poor thing.
No, that was crushing.
God, I see it. I'm not going to put it on the camera here because I don't know if anybody...
They'll have to believe that you saw it, though. This is a better one, a little bit different angle.
Yeah.
Cheerio.
Same Cheerio.
Same Cheerio. Cheerio.
And you can't get a cup of coffee, but you can find a adoptable Cheerio.
That was the view from our window.
That looks like you're in an airplane.
Side of the pyramid.
Oh, the side of the pyramid. I see.
Our hotel window.
Okay.
The sunset.
Nice.
Well, yeah.
So what did you
over
take
here was
pictures
the
of?
roof of the other part of our hotel, so we're looking out the back way. It wasn't that exciting.
All right, I can't tell.
Our view wasn't as good as Ron and Debbie's.
Oh, maybe.
Had a good.
Well, I don't know, because
Did they get a good room? I don't even know. I haven't talked
they
to them.
actually could see the whole Mandalay and the field and everything from their room, so I don't know if they would consider it was better. But
I don't know what hotel they stayed in. I know whenever I went there, they were extremely inexpensive to stay in the hotel because you're going to gamble, and that's how they make their money.
Well, I think it's still like that down on in the Fremont Street area, the Golden Nugget. You know, the old hotels down there. I'm sure they're a lot cheaper.
Oh, I don't know. I was
Expensive than up on the Strip.
in a really, really expensive one up on the Strip, if I remember correctly, and it was like $40 a night. Like I said, this has been a long time ago. A long time ago.
Yeah, I think $40 a night on the Strip is a long time ago.
Yeah, but I'm not as old as you, but I'm old.
No, you're not as old as me.
Well, I don't know. I might be.
only as old as you feel.
Let's see. Okay.
Right.
I don't feel very old. But I'm not going to sit here and just feel myself on the radio and then have people wait. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? That's not good content.
I want to see how old you feel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't feel very old. But anyhow, that's a shame that I've got great pictures of I've got the pyramid and I got the Sphinx and I got all this stuff, and check out my Cheerio. You got 5 pictures of the Cheerio.
But we have that praying mantis that spits fire.
Oh yeah, I remember things like that. Now look at that. That's a video. That thing's on fire. They're wasting a lot of propane making that thing happen.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
Oh, he's shooting.
Giant praying mantis.
And it was set to music.
Fremont.
If there was music playing, he was like shooting fire to the beat.
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
Pretty cool. I mean, that was a pretty cool thing. You see it in the daytime, and it's like, yeah.
What?
It was like,
you know what? What are you talking about?
Grasshopper.
It's a giant grasshopper. Yeah.
Goodness.
Okay, now
We lost.
Praying
Was
mantis.
that while we were out there? Tom Petty?
Yeah.
Tom Petty passed. It's terrible.
Yep. That was another major tragedy, and then
Evil Pie.
there's evil. That's your new radio name from now on. It's not really Lynn, it's Evil Pie.
Evil Pie.
Evil Pie. I like that. Evil Pie. We'll have to tell Corey.
I should have worn this shirt. Next time we're here, I'll wear this.
Uh-oh. Which one is it?
Was that Stupid Idiotic? Or one of me.
Stupid Idiotic, okay.
Fun little sign. That was kind of cool.
Oh, thanks.
No, both of us, listen, you want to show me? Oh, this was a really cool guy. I liked him. He was really nice.
Oh, yeah.
Duck Dynasty on steroids.
His shirt matched the flag that he was standing in front of, and it was totally unintentional, but it was really cool.
Yeah, that's cool,
I
though.
think he wore it intentionally.
I'm sure he did. I mean,
He knew that flag was going to be there in Wade's booth.
Probably. Well, and, he's a patriotic guy.
Yeah, being a patriot's a good thing, and we've learned that.
Yep.
That's I see. It's Eddie with a giant bobblehead.
A giant Derek Jeter bobblehead.
I couldn't even recognize who that
It was
was.
pretty fun.
Speaking of...
And there's plenty more photos of the Cheeto.
Well, there was only a couple. I should have taken pictures of it every day.
Yeah, well, I thought you did.
A little journal.
Speaking of the picture of me with Derek Jeter, who was a Yankee, how about
No.
Yankees
Judge.
tonight? And guess what? They won again tonight. 6-4.
You did.
Wow.
What time is the game?
Who are they playing?
Same team they played yesterday.
I don't know who that is. You think I got a TV?
Houston.
The Houston.
Okay, well, Houston may have a problem. Anyway,
It's playoff time.
I'm sure it is.
Listen to baseball. But my Yankees did it 2 nights in a row, so now the series is tied 2-2.
Where do they play next?
Yankee City.
Oh, good, because then they'll win.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if they win tomorrow, then they just have to go back to Houston and win 1 of 2.
Did the Judge make any home runs?
I don't
Today?
know if he made any home runs tonight or not, but I know the final score was 6-4.
Really? That's a little closer.
Well, how'd you figure that one out? Oh, you're watching it.
My smartphone told me.
That's pretty smart.
The Judge.
One day I gotta get a smartphone, whatever that is.
Well, you have one, isn't that smart?
But it's not smart enough. It kind of just, you can make a phone call or a
Oh, it's
text,
cute.
and that's
He
all.
has a cute phone.
Yeah, it's cute.
He has a cute phone.
It's semi-smart.
It looks, it acts like it's been run over by a semi. That's how smart it is. It is what it is. I mean, I can text, I can make phone calls, or you guys can call me and I'll put you on the air with it. But it don't. Yeah.
Yeah, if anyone would like to talk with us on air,
I just call this thing.
the number is to call 813-778-8747 or 941-321-5044.
And I don't even know if this thing will work. I can't even read messages or do anything on it. I can't even get... Yeah, but you know what? If somebody calls on it, I can answer it. And then put it on the air. Yeah.
Well, somebody call. Give us a call. 813-778.
I should call these...
8747.
Thanks. Yeah, you know, we kind of published the number a few
The
times.
topless nun will give us a call.
Oh, I hope
I
not.
hope you didn't give her my number.
No, but we gave it to the retired stripper.
What's the difference?
I said, for a good time.
I thought it was the same.
Oh, wow.
I'm not even so sure what I should say right now, but, you know, a retired stripper and a topless nun. Yeah, well, you know, I'm glad y'all had a good time. Stay off Fremont.
You know, they don't call it just Fremont Street anymore. It's the Fremont Experience.
It's the Fremont
that's
free
right.
market. What do you get for free down there? Oh, STDs.
Oh, gee whiz.
You know, you could probably get a bunch of gee whiz down there.
The Fremont Experience.
Yeah, it's an experience. I'm glad y'all spent all your time down there instead of on the main drag and all that, but it's all good. Whatever you want to do. And in the buses.
We saw a
Of
lot.
course, you can have a lot of fun in the bus, too.
You know, they don't wait for you to sit down anymore.
No, I know, they just pull off.
They just pull away and you're just
Yep.
floundering inside.
Yeah.
But you do hear the pre-recorded message. The bus is now departing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're already like halfway down the road.
And you're all, the bus is now departing and you're laying in the damn aisle because you got knocked down. You didn't grab the rail or
And
whatever.
then they tell you
That's
which
how it goes.
exit when you leave the bus. If you're
Yeah.
coming from upstairs, you have to use the rear exit. Really? Woo!
All this sexual connotation
I don't know if
is...
that's on your part, Craven.
That's what you're saying. I'm not. I'm just sitting here. I'm trying to keep the thing clean.
I'm not setting you up for anything either. I'm just, I'm telling what happened.
Yeah, I see that. Sometimes I wonder what happened. And I'm sure there's a lot you can't tell. And that's okay. You know, I mean, that's what it's all about.
Is there a lot of stuff we couldn't talk about from the trip? We talked about the topless nun and the drunk that fell off the bus and knocked himself out. And
Oh,
we
God.
talked about the tragedy and the retired stripper,
Yeah.
big balls.
Big balls.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else?
What is the deal with the balls? I mean, you know, you're talking about balls. What are they, cheese balls? Or?
Thinking, is there anything we couldn't talk about?
No, I mean, you're talking about big balls, but what kind of balls are you? Like you play basketball with them?
All
Or,
sorts of balls.
What-
There
I mean,
was,
is it-
like
is it
dingle ball things that you
No,
can
no,
put
no,
in
no,
your
no,
car.
no. What do you want dingle balls in your car?
Glowing balls, glow-in-the-dark balls. Balls with lights in them. And the disco balls. There's a bunch of disco balls hanging.
Disco balls.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm just not getting the balls.
Giant balls on them. Like the Bucks beads and giant.
Maybe we should have got a disco ball to hang it.
We could have used a disco ball in the
Now we're going to be
studio.
looking for one.
Instead of that hat, which is essentially the same.
This is pretty much the same thing. I asked Eddie if I could wear it in the ride on the way over here. And
Might as well.
I said, just let me know if it's too bright. It's a good hat.
It's a great hat. I just wish I could get a close-up of it, but I don't have enough
You see
camera.
my headset. Right?
Oh,
Yep, it's
I-
cool.
that'll really
Yep.
look good with that hat.
No, I couldn't deal with it. But we had some nice drinks out there. We had some nice food out there. That one breakfast food we had with the chorizo sausage, that was like the best ever.
You and your chorizo wrap.
What is that?
It was like sausage and egg and cheese all wrapped up in this
I like
tomato wrap. It was really good.
Chorizo, not sausage.
Chorizo.
Chorizo is sausage.
Well, chorizo's chorizo.
It,
I don't know anybody named
amazing.
Chorizo, so...
And it's one of those, they call your number when it's ready, and I went up to get it, and I said, "Will you have some sour cream, please?" And he said, "You don't want salsa? Do you want some sauce?" I said, "I don't know, is it spicy?" He goes, "A little." And so I took some.
Oh, God.
Took some. I didn't put it on the food, thank goodness, because it was like if you got near, I don't know how it didn't melt the plastic container if you got near it. Because I did one of these where you just kind of touch and then taste it. It was like, mother, that's going to ruin the whole meal. But it was really,
Well, if you had an iron stomach, it wouldn't be bad, you know?
which I don't.
Yeah, neither do I.
And well, you enjoyed your croissant.
A croissant. Let me ask you a question. When you got that croissant, this is very important. Was it made with a real crow, or was it just a...
Croissant.
it was made with croix, so it was made with kumquat, right?
It was a
It was good coffee.
croissant? Croissant.
He said croissant, and I'm like, okay, was it made with a real crow? That's all I said.
Croissant.
You just... never
Some
mind.
flaky French pastry.
Never mind. So, now you're saying that French people are flaky.
No.
Eddie, what are you getting yourself into?
Croissants.
You saw Alan Ness again. That was wonderful.
He's there. He's everywhere. Arlen Ness is. He's got money and stuff.
He's everywhere.
One of the highlights. So I got to see my good friend Arlen 4 years after the first time I met him.
Yeah, I've seen him before. I talk to him, but he doesn't talk to poor people. He talks to people like you that can afford to go to Vegas.
No, we just walked up to him. It was, that simple. It was pretty fun.
Well, he ain't got no pretense. He just stands out there and says, "Hey, what's up, man?" He's pretty cool like that.
He was very cool, and getting to see him again 4 years later.
Yeah, well, that's good though.
That's very neat.
He still looked pretty good.
Yeah, a little different,
Yeah,
but not.
It's not like he's that old or sick or anything. I mean, I know he's old, but whatever.
Yeah, he's older than both you and I, Craven.
Put together, I don't think so.
Not combined.
No, I didn't say combined.
No, I know. Craven said that.
That's because I'm a bad influence.
I know.
See, Craven hasn't said that once tonight. Being a bad influence.
Trust me, that segment of the show is coming, and I'm gonna explain to everybody that's looking out at the show right now what the bad influence is. I mean, I have the sign over there. I never mounted it to the wall because I don't have a good camera shot on it. The truth is yeah, you are a bad influence on me, and that's how I get all this bad. I don't know.
Do you have a picture of the bracelet that's better than mine to show him the winner of the Bagger Build-Off?
Oh.
What the prize? This
Biker Build-Off, the first prize was $10,000
Nice.
plus this bracelet.
I
which
could
was
buy.
worth- how much did he say?
over $10,000.
The
10 or
bracelet?
15, yes, sir.
I could buy 2 or 3 baggers for $10,000.
Nice guy that won too. Oof.
That bracelet was amazing.
That gentleman that came in second place wanted that bracelet so bad. He was the first person to go up and congratulate the winner afterwards, and you could see almost tears forming in his eyes. He was really cool.
I
Cool
think
kid.
he really wanted the money.
Yeah, but that.
Yeah, money's nice. We could get some. I'm not really familiar with what it is. I mean, money.
Oh, you've got. He's got a good picture of it. I think it's
Oh.
better than mine.
That was the bracelet. That the first
Oh,
prize.
right.
Yeah.
The
I wonder if I can get that on the camera.
Oh yeah, look at it.
Oh God, looks like his hand is right there with it. Yeah.
Look at that. I mean, when I saw that bracelet up close,
That's all like diamonds and stuff on it.
Oh yeah.
it's
Man,
unbelievable.
that's incredible. Well,
And the jeweler who made it, we were talking with him.
He was pretty awesome.
And
yeah.
just what an awesome piece of custom jewelry. Just
Wow.
amazing.
Yeah, that's got to be worth some bucks.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
the
know.
jeweler. What's his name? He's on there.
Oh yeah.
That's his plaque. Yeah, and he was up on the stage.
I don't never,
Steve Safa.
never know.
Artistry and Iron.
Yep.
Steve Safa.
Yeah.
Great guy, real nice guy, and his wife was very sweet.
Yep, very nice.
we met a lot of great people out there while we were.
I'm not saying there's not. Oh yeah, there's a lot of great people out there. It's not that. I mean, but when you get an event like that, you got people coming from all over the damn world, so you never know what you got.
So he just happens to be wearing his Fran Hash Law Group shirt this one night. We're coming back into the hotel, and I had mine on too. It's definitely a woman's shirt. It's red up here, and Fran Hash Law Group. And there's these two very drunk women. One of them barely could walk, and they're walking towards us, and I know it's going to be trouble already, but it's a very nice hotel. And they're walking by, and she reaches out to touch both Eddie and I, and she's like, "Oh wow, they have matching shirts on. Isn't that cute?" And they're gone. And the girl with her is going, "Shh, shh, 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 quiet, quiet." It was interesting.
Have another drink. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think I will. Well, it's about time for you to read all the events anyway, so you know.
Oh, is it?
It's after 9.
Oh my goodness.
We should
do you want
talk
to wait till
about Fran's
9:30?
event first. We should talk about the big event coming up.
The big event. Well, the big event coming up this week.
Nope.
No.
Fran's event is what I was talking about.
Oh.
The food drive.
That big event.
The food drive.
The Fran
Yeah,
Hash Law Group.
I'm familiar with that food drive idea. I mean, I don't have any. Well, I got some food, but I don't have the money to go drive anywhere. But yeah.
The food drive is coming up on Friday, November 3rd, from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. It's the 9th annual Fran Hash Law Group food drive, and it's to benefit the Feast Food Pantry. Oh my goodness, I got 2 mics.
That's why, because I'm going to go fill up my feast.
Oh, okay. Well, while you're filling up, we'll continue with events.
Right now.
Yeah,
It's time, brother.
the Fran Hash Food Drive, and that's coming up. And hey, if you can't make it out there on Friday, November 3rd, but you would like to donate some food for the food drive, you can drop off at any event where you see a Fran Hash tent set up. They are taking donations, and that means like at Quaker or any bike event.
Pretty much any biker event.
Any biker event in the area between now and November 3rd. If you see a Fran Hash Law Group set up, you can drop off food there if you can't make it out on Friday, November 3rd. Now, Friday, November 3rd is kind of neat. It's right outside of the offices of Fran Hash, and which is 1275 Nebraska Avenue in Palm Harbor. And great location, great offices, and they have their whole front set up with the trailers that will be hauling the food. And they're looking to fill 3 trailers this year. And I said, let's go for more, 3 or more. How about that? And so let's all bring something out for the food drive, whether it's a box of Cheerios or a can of soup, whatever you can afford to drop off. Fran does so much for the community all year long. It's time that we help Fran out and start giving back for the food drive in November. So we'd like to see a lot of you out there. Lynn and I will be there, right, Lynn?
Yes, definitely.
We will be there along with, I know, last year, our good buddy Greg Billings was out there, and he was even, loading food. And it was a great time. And speaking of food, if you're out there on Friday, November 3rd, they usually have food that's donated by different caterers, and so not only do you get to drop off food, but you get to eat some food while you're there. So that's coming up Friday, November 3rd. But the other big event this coming week, Lynn, is over on the East Coast, in Daytona. It's time for Biketoberfest.
Oh, Jesus.
That'll be coming up, and
and we're hoping to head over there. We're going to be staying with our good friends Elliot and Tammy. But then...
if they'll have us again, if they'll put up with us.
If they'll put up with us. They may kick us out after the first night, I don't know. But I know if I bring a can of anchovies, we're in.
Oh, I'm not riding over there with a can of anchovies. Long ride to know that there's fish on the bike with you. I just can't.
Yeah, no, I'll hide them. I'll keep them in my pocket.
Yeah.
No. And coming up, October 27th, this is the month of October, and you know what that means, Craven.
Halloween.
And coming up, there's going to be a lot of Halloween parties going on all over the area, but a good one that you should go to, it's sponsored by Fran Haas Law Group and Born to Ride magazine, is the Peggy's Corral Halloween Party, October 27th from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. And it's going to be a toga-themed party.
Oh, now don't remind me. I wanted that toga headdress so bad in Vegas.
Got a toga headdress? Well, yeah, I guess it would be.
Yeah, you tried on one too. And it was not expensive, and it was absolutely stunning. I have a picture if Craven would like to see it.
It really wasn't me, that toga thing.
Oh, yes, it was. You looked like an Egyptian king. There was no question.
Okay, well, anyway.
I'm going to find it.
Yeah, you find it and I'll put it on the camera.
So down at Peggy's, October 27th is the Halloween party. But on Sunday, October 22nd, it's Peggy's Corral and TBMN, the Tampa Bay Music Network's party, the 6th anniversary bash. And that's going to be taking place on Sunday, October 22nd. So come on out for that. It's going to be a lot of great music, a lot of great bands from the Tampa Bay area are all going to be down there playing. Mm-hmm. And it's always a nice ride down to Peggy's. Let's see. Craven, you want your mic back? Take your mic.
Hey, I just let you use it so that, you can feel important.
Oh, thank you.
You can talk about Peggy's Bloody Marys.
Yeah, Peggy's Bloody Marys. Now, what happens is you're going to be down there, and when you get down there and you're like, well, I'll come down early for this party. I want to come down early for this party. What did I get? I got drunk on Bloody Marys. They had good Bloody Marys. I don't drink that. I don't even know anybody named Mary.
Well, I think those pictures might be on your phone, Edward.
Yeah, right?
Which pictures of the headdress pictures?
Yeah, the Egyptian pictures.
The Egyptian.
Yeah, we want to see the Egyptian pictures of the toga and all that.
No, there's no toga. Oh, I found them. Oh.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, I didn't find the ones of me. That must be on your phone. But these
I wonder what...
You go this way. Never go a different direction from what I told you.
That's not really a toga. That's a weird headdress. Let me see
That's
that
what I
thing.
said. It's a headdress.
Oh, God.
Oh, look, he's wearing his Fran Haas shirt. That's probably Bill's.
Really?
Bill's. Come on, that was pretty cool. Oh, we found mine in Cleopatra. Right down. That's good.
I know Cleopatra. I mean, the Queen of the Nile. Nile. All right, here,
I'm going to
what's
post
this?
this on Fran's page just so...
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Both of those.
See, no, I should have gotten that.
I should have got the video output for these phones and put it directly into the switcher. I could have done that.
Mm-hmm.
That was there's you in front of the Wheel of Fortune game.
Yes.
The Wheel of Misfortune.
Wheel of Misfortune, yes.
That was a good one.
From playing the
Yes,
game.
well, you won it a few times.
Yeah.
Didn't win a free car or a...
No.
We didn't want to tell you.
Yeah, well, I guess Vanna White. How old is she now?
Oh, I don't know.
About as old as me.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm older. Anyway, I don't know what Vanna looks like. I haven't seen Vanna in so many years. I don't know what she looks like anymore.
I think she's changed.
Nah, she never did. she always, I'm thinking she always looked the same, and I'm thinking that Vanna White, is going to live on for, just like Cindy Crawford. Y'all seen her? I mean, she, all these people that are models and do stuff like that, they remain in pretty good, I don't know, they get the dough for all the cosmetic surgery and such.
Is that what it is?
Evidently.
The dough.
Either that, they drink enough that they're very well preserved. Yeah. I'm not sure whether, I don't know what kind of preservative they're using, but there's a lot of them that are.
Strawberry preserves, I think.
Here's Eddie with his Medusa hat.
Oh, God, let me look at that. That's just gross.
It was absolutely awesome. It was stunning. It was stunning.
Yeah. It's another one.
Let me see how stunning that looks on the camera.
And they really do not like you to. They do not like you to try on things that you're not going to purchase. I noticed right off.
They were.
It's like, oh no, I'm trying to decide what it looks like on camera because we might have to wear it on camera. And then it's like, oh, okay, never mind, go ahead. So that was kind of fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The patriotic hat was pretty good too.
We had fun trying hats on.
They let you do that, huh?
Because Lou likes to try on hats.
What about my Believe hat?
Well, I think that's on your phone.
That's on my phone.
And I like that. That Believe hat was pretty cool.
The Believe.
I don't believe so, but I never know. I mean, I don't even know what it's about.
Well, Billy's new hit single is Believe.
Believe.
Sinkhole?
No.
What did you say?
Craving.
Billy's new single?
Billy.
Who does our theme song.
Soul Circus Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Billy McKnight and the Soul Circus Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
Their new hit song is called Believe. So I just happened to see this Believe hat.
Oh, I thought that was one of those things that the, religious people have.
And I ended up buying the Believe hat only because my head was so cold.
It was chilly.
The air conditioning.
It was a little chilly.
On the plane ride back home,
I don't know.
I need to keep my head warm. So.
Mm-hmm. And we got sick anyway.
And I got sick anyway, right.
It's probably because you bought that hat from Billy McKnight.
But
I don't have that song, but I could play some of their stuff right now if you want to hear some of it.
We love their stuff. You can play that whenever you want.
I don't think I have Believe.
No, that's their new hit.
I haven't. I don't know. Let me see. I can put something. I say I can put it in there. Let's not act like that. You know what, Eddie? You're a bad influence on me, man.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
Bad.
Very bad.
Bad influence.
Let's see if this thing rolls. If this thing rolls, then yeah, we'll show you what the. So I used to play their stuff on here, and not a bad band.
Hey.
Billy McKnight. It is what it is. Let's see what it sounds like. I can hear him.
Like a drunk man every morning, I need to have a shot to get that fire burning in my blood. Gets me going where I'm going and fills up all my thoughts. It's smooth as number 7 on my tongue. Just a little on my lips is all I need to live. She's a lot like whiskey, just a taste stays with me. Strong enough to wake me and take me through the day. She's inside my senses, she's my one addiction. I can't put it down and walk away. She's a lot like whiskey. There's a cloud nine kind of feeling in her 80 proof kiss that I in any liquor store. In the way the scent of her perfume lingers on my skin, always leaves me thirsting for more. It don't take much at all to make me 10 feet tall. She's a lot like whiskey, just a taste stays with me, strong enough to wake me and take me through the day. She's inside my senses, she's my one addiction. I can't put it down and walk away. She's a lot like whiskey. Just a taste stays with me, strong enough to wake me and take me through the day. She's inside my senses, she's my one addiction. I can't put it down and walk away. She's a lot like whiskey. She's a lot like whiskey. Nailing the shingles on the roof of this house where the man says it's 108. The sweat soaking off the back of my shirt. I'm as thirsty as this red dirt clay. It's Friday night, almost quitting time, and the boys wanna have some fun. They like to kick back with a nice cold draft and an oversized frosted mug. I like a hard one, riding shotguns, all snuggled up next to me. A pretty sun drop in a tank top with her hair blowing in the breeze. Smelling good, looking fine, wants to party all night when the working day is done. I like a hard one. Yeah, you know I do. It turns me on when she starts painting toenails with them pretty feet up on the dash. She'll crank it up loud and sing to the crowd with her Springsteen, Betty and Cash. Got the grill in the back and the cooler packed with some steaks and a case of light. I ain't worried at all if the temperature falls and it gets a little cold tonight. I like a hard one, riding shotgun, all snuggled up next to me. A cute little sun drop in a tank top with her hair blowing in the breeze. Smelling good, looking fine, wants to party all night when the working day is done. I like a hard one. She starts the fire every time we kiss and touches me with those
That's what she said. Anyway, hey, how y'all doing out there? It's Born to Ride Radio. Eddie is definitely a bad influence on me, and it's okay, I guess. I don't know.
Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah.
Anything to help, Craven.
Yeah, I like it when I get help, but I think I've been told I just need professional help, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why.
Did a professional tell you that?
No. Just everybody that knows me says I'm crazy. And, that's okay. I don't mind being crazy. I see a lot of people that are crazy, and it's not a big deal. I'm just like, I'm good with that. So what? I'm a little bit nutty. Yeah, well, all right. So what's going on?
Well, let's see.
Did you do all the events?
Oh, no, there's tons of events. This time of year, it's getting crazy. But
I am not. Here he goes again, saying I'm crazy.
He's trying to get air.
Yeah, and that's weird because I don't know.
This weekend,
okay,
out in our good friends out at Seminole Harley.
Yeah, I like those guys.
Yeah, they're having their big motorcycle Seminole Fest Motorcycle Mayhem. 5 days of motorcycles, rides, music, and mayhem. I wonder what kind of mayhem they're going to have there, Craig.
That's it. I know. It's a debauchery, really. That's Seminole Harley Davidson. That's out in Sanford or something.
Yep, right out there, and it's going to be smoking hot. 5 days.
I have fun.
And the Harley truck is going to be out there with all the new 2018 Harleys that you can test ride.
Yeah, which are all Softails now.
Which is strange. Now,
right.
I don't know how they're going to do that and not be at Biketoberfest, but I guess they're not going to be at Biketoberfest.
Actually, what's happening, if you want me to tell you, Orlando and Sanford and all those places are trying to steal all the thunder from Daytona.
Yeah, that's it.
No, I know.
And
been there, done that. I'll be back there.
Yeah, on Friday, October 20th, this coming Friday, you guess who's going to be playing at Seminole Harley?
I don't know.
The Greg Billings Band is going to be playing the 35.
I thought you were going to say Greg Allman, but that's not really going to happen.
No, not anymore. Greg Billings Band, they're going to be doing a 35th anniversary concert featuring all these Stranger songs with their new CD that Greg just came out with. And that's going to be quite a show. So if you're in the Sanford area on Friday, Greg Billings is going to be playing 5 p.m. So you're going to be better get there before the rush hour traffic.
Oh, yeah.
But he's probably going to be playing 5 to 7, knowing Greg. He does about a 2-hour show, so that could be worth taking a ride down from Daytona and checking that out.
They're really, really working on stealing the thunder out there, I'm telling you. Orlando Harley and Seminole.
Yep.
Trust me.
And back in Daytona on Main Street, October 19th through the 22nd, you're going to be able to see Jasmine Kane, our good friend Jasmine, and her hot band, and Bobby Friss. They're both going to be playing at Dirty Harry's. And in between all their playing, they're going to have wet T-shirt contest, Craven.
Nice, I know. I've seen it. Been there, done that.
Daily wet T-shirt contests.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? You say it like it's a bad thing.
And not only are they daily, but they're going to be like just 4 times a day.
You're saying it like it's a bad thing, man. What? Come on.
And that's pretty much how a lot of people walk around Daytona.
Yeah, I mean, no, come on. Really.
So maybe Lynn will enter one of the wet T-shirt contests.
Yes. It's been a while. I don't know.
It's been a while.
Eddie, look, come on, man. All right. Are you up for it, Lynn?
I don't know. It's
We have a bottle of water over there. We can pour it on there. And then, wait, that's a black T-shirt. It's not going to work. It's not going to work.
No, you need a white T-shirt.
I'm going to go get a white T-shirt somewhere, and I'll bring that in here.
Say hi to Lily. She's watching us.
Hi, Lily.
Lily's out there watching.
Hi, Lily.
We got people
That's
watching.
my pirate sister. That's Lily Blackhart.
Lily?
She's beautiful. We love her.
So, is Lily wearing the dress right now?
No, she was earlier.
Earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She has a beautiful dress she's going to wear.
Hey, also out in Daytona this week on October 19th, which is Thursday, it's the Tropical Tattoo Chopper, old school chopper show. That's always a great place to be. Well, now, you've never experienced Tropical Tattoo, have you? No. You
I've
have
been
to
there.
do that.
It's a good show.
What is it?
It's the old school chopper show.
Oh.
No, maybe, I know Elliot would probably want to go to that, so that could be a good...
And where is it held?
It's in Daytona.
Well, it's actually north of Daytona.
Yeah,
but
actually it's in...
Ormond Beach or something?
Yeah, something like that.
No, not quite Ormond, but it's right up there on Route 1, North Daytona.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's called, what's that little town, or neighborhood?
Howard Hill?
Yeah, no, I think it's beyond Holly Hill, but it might be Holy Hill. I mean...
Holy Holly.
I said Holy Hell, sorry. Never mind.
Anyway,
I just left there.
Tattoo. We're going to try to make that one while we're out there. And you never know who you'll see at Tropical Tattoo.
Hopefully we see somebody.
Hey, coming up in November, the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. This is a big one. The 32nd annual world's famous Roscoe's Chili Challenge.
Oh, God. I used to get sent out there with magazines.
But did you try any of the chili?
Nah.
I thought you said it wasn't really about chili.
It's not about chili. It's about nudity and debauchery.
Nudity and debauchery?
Yeah.
At Roscoe's?
I love that place.
You may have to go. Lynn's never experienced that either.
I'm not even going to put Lynn involved in this because I know that you're so bad.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Bad influence?
Really bad.
I'm usually a bad influence on Eddie, but we're not going to go there right now.
Not now.
Well, anyway, Roscoe's Chili Challenge. You can get $10 off your admission just by joining and texting RCC10 to the following number, 51660. So text RCC10 to 51660 and you'll get $10 off your admission. Hey, and this is the best part. No one under 21 is allowed.
Thank God.
So leave the kids home. No kids, no children, no babies, no screaming little...
Yeah.
What about dogs? Do they let dogs in?
I think
it's not. You used to be able to bring your dog.
Sure, yeah. But
I don't know.
hey, they're going to have pole dancing competition.
No, jeez.
The art of pole dancing.
There's an art to pole dancing.
I didn't think there really was. I was kind of, I don't know if there's really an art to that. Well, hey, you know what? I like any kind of dancing, I guess.
I took a pole dancing class, and believe me, there wasn't anything artsy about it.
Well, I'm not going to go there.
I didn't want to fall on my head. I remember that part a lot.
You took a pole dancing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It was exercise. That's
Yeah.
what they told us, anyway.
Yeah, it's good exercise, all right.
Yeah, I may have to get a pole, put it in the living room.
Let's put one in the studio.
Ooh, good idea.
Yeah, and then that way we can I'll put a special camera on there and then Lynn can dance.
We have Jerry Springer have the pole in the corner.
Exactly.
Guest will just slide down the pole to come in.
Yeah.
Make him climb up a ladder outside.
And coming into the show.
Great, there goes the rest of our viewership.
Yeah.
That'd be a great entrance, you know, for a radio show.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Hey, another Halloween party for all our friends over in the Wauchula area.
Nice segue.
Oh, wow.
Charlotte's Web.
Love that place.
Charlotte's Web Pub.
You ever been there?
No.
You need to go.
I have, I think years ago.
No, I've been there.
But we may have to go out for the party. They're having their 10th annual Halloween party, and it's to benefit victims of Irma.
That's
victims.
nice. That's very nice.
Yeah, that's very cool.
I used to know Irma.
Yep. So anyway, they're having a 3-day event. Friday night they're having karaoke.
That's never been said before.
I like that. Karaoke.
Yeah, it's scary if you go to hear anybody sing karaoke. It's scary.
Yeah. And then Saturday they're having, I don't know what this means, but they're having hard candy.
It's a band. I hope it's a band.
I hope so.
Okay, if you want me to tell you what it is. All right, I've been there.
Tell me.
It's sort of like Roscoe's.
Oh.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, okay. Without the chili.
Yeah, it's just hard candy.
Yeah.
You said Roscoe's is without chili.
Well, Roscoe's
It's not about the chili.
Yeah, it's not about that.
I mean, they have chili at Roscoe's, but...
Hard Candy's a band, man. Keep going.
Thank goodness.
Okay, and then Sunday they're having Forbidden Fruit. That must be another band, I would think. And Farmers. Forbidden Fruit Farmers? What the hell is that?
That's it's a band, damn it.
Forbidden Fruit Farmers are going to be there on Sunday. So you can come out and grow some forbidden fruit. And
or eat it.
Yeah, costume contest Saturday and the bike show on Sunday. So that's going to be
wow.
That's going to be fun out at Charlotte's Web Pub out in Wauchula.
It ain't that far, really. It ain't.
Wauchula.
Been there, done that.
And then coming up on November 15th through the 19th, it's the first annual Burt's Barracuda St. Pete Beach Bike Fest. That should be kind of neat. Vince Neil is going to be there on Thursday, Colt Ford on Friday, and Queensryche Saturday, November 18th. And if you want to find out more about all these events that we're talking about,
check out Born to Ride.
Pick up the latest issue. There it is. The latest issue of Born to Ride magazine featuring the Ride Factory, their 10th anniversary.
And don't tell me that you don't have one, because I put them all over the damn state.
Hey, if you don't have a copy of this issue of Born to Ride, go out there tomorrow and pick one up. You can get them at just about every Harley dealer and every advertiser that advertises in the book.
And more.
And more.
Places you never heard of. Believe me, I've been there. I've been to places I never heard of before.
Well, if anybody wants to call and talk to us about their upcoming events, give them a phone number.
Okay, 813-778-8747 or
941-321-5044.
Just that easy.
Tell us about your event. If you've got something coming up, if you've got a poker run, whatever, a fundraiser, we'd love to help you get the word out to all our listeners. So give us a call. We're here. We'd love to talk to you.
They'll get listed in the magazine, too, if they give us enough time.
You never know.
If they call the magazine, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff coming up. So this time of year.
And they have an event page that tells about all of it.
Yeah. Oh,
Heartstrings for Heroes.
That was a great event.
The 5th annual Honors Cruise and Poker Run is coming up on November 5th. It's on a Sunday. It's always a great time. I mean, if you do the poker run, that's cool. You'll have a good time. But if you can't do the poker run, you certainly can do the cruise, which is really kind of fun.
Very nice.
We've done it, Lynn, right?
Yep, 2 years in a row.
Go out of Clearwater.
Did you catch any fish?
No fish.
Lynn, did you come back with a red snapper?
Nope.
You weren't fishing?
Nope.
No fishing. Not off that boat.
But that's done by our friend Wade.
Yeah, Wade Whiskey puts it on every year, Heartstrings for Heroes. And one of the highlights of the cruise, I mean, there's a lot of highlights because they honor different veterans who have been injured, wounded, Purple Heart recipients, and but then on the cruise, which is always fun, if the weather's good, it's a blast. You can get up on the top deck of the boat, and sit out there, but if you don't want to sit outside, you can stay inside and listen to the Greg Billings Band entertaining the cruise, and
there's a nice meal that's involved. Usually you have a choice.
So this cruise ain't like an overnight 5-day thing.
It's just a few
Afternoon.
hours.
A few hours.
I see.
It's like a 3-hour cruise, and just around Clearwater, and it's always fun.
It is.
That reminds me of the song from Gilligan's Island. Yeah, never mind. Yeah.
Gilligan Island?
Yeah, well, they ended up not there. They didn't come back, if you remember correctly. Whatever. They lived on Gilligan's Island.
So that's coming up Sunday, November 5th. And once again, all the events that we're talking about, you can read all about them in Born to Ride magazine, or probably find them on our website, borntoride.com. So.
Yeah.
Because you can get online and read the magazine. If you can't get out there and pick it up, you can check it out online. So you can get to see all the information about.
I heard we have like a website and stuff, and people watch it, and then there's like a million people going and viewing it, and then I don't know. You never know.
Hey, we're going to jump to January, but I got to tell you about this one. January 12th through the 14th, down in Gibsonton. It's the awesome, amazing 15th annual Gibtown Bike Fest. Last year we had a great time last year, and looking forward to getting back down there this coming year. Then in the new year, Gibtown Bike Fest.
Yeah.
And another January event coming up that's going to be a little different this year. Thunder by the Bay down in Sarasota. Last year they moved it out to Lakewood Ranch, and but this year they're kind of bringing it back into the city, even though it's not going to be the entire weekend down on Main Street. There will be I think a Friday night event on Main Street, and then Saturday and Sunday, the big event, the big party will be at the Sarasota County Fairgrounds right out on Fruitville. You ever been there, Craven?
Yep.
You've been to Fruitville, right?
No, I haven't been to Fruitville, but I've been to the event before.
Okay.
What are you trying to say, man? What, you think I'm fruity? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm not.
Don't be a weirdo.
Not insinuating that.
You know what happens to weirdos here.
But Fruitville, my very first trip to Sarasota, I don't know how old I was.
Oh, no, it's Halloween Scare-a-soda.
Scare-a-soda. I went to, I have a cousin that lives in Fruitville. Well, back then it was called Fruitville. Now I guess they still call it that, but the area.
I think they changed. No, they might have changed the name of the street, but I know where Fruitville Road is.
Right. And back the first time I ever went on Fruitville Road, it was 2 lanes, 1 lane each direction. Now it's like 6 lanes or 8 lanes. I don't know. It's crazy.
Everything grows up.
Yep. And Fruitville has grown up.
Yeah, it has. It's gotten crazy.
But I know we're going to have, I know Lucy Nicandri, who puts on Thunder by the Bay, she's going to be giving us a call, I think next week, to talk a little more about what's going on down there. And we'll find out all the good stuff about Thunder by the Bay right from the horse's mouth. Or from Lucy's mouth.
I was going to say, don't call her that.
No. You know, and Lucy likes playing slot machines, too.
Here we go again. Why is it every time he does it, he has a...
Wheel of Fortune.
No, he's a really bad influence. And what he's doing is he's trying to make something kind of unsavory out of every comment that he makes. He's really good at it. Very bad influence on me and on the show and on you. I'm just saying, the guy's got to stop eventually.
Who, me?
Why not? I mean, listen to what you're saying, man. He's like, Lucy. And he's like, horse shows, and Lucy likes slots, and I don't know, man. It's just... What you're doing is you're trying to make some, sexual connotation out of everything that comes out of your mouth.
No.
Right.
Cheerio.
Cheerio. Cheerio.
When we go home, can I have some Cheerios?
Yes, you may. We have pumpkin spice Cheerios at home.
Oh, God. Yeah, why is it every time there's Halloween coming around and everything goes like into
pumpkin mode?
Pumpkin mode. You know what I'm saying?
Pumpkin spice.
Yeah, we found these pumpkin Cheerios.
I can't believe that they make that.
Yep. Only for a short time.
Yep.
Why don't you make pumpkin pie moonshine, man? I don't understand.
Oh, no.
I wouldn't be able to. I don't like pumpkin pie, so whatever.
Put a little whipped cream on it?
Yeah. It's like that picture we have over this big and then the whole thing of whipped cream. So that's how I like my pumpkin pie.
I don't even eat it.
I don't either. That's already that big.
You don't like pumpkin pie, Craven?
You can sneak it in
I
with
like
whipped cream.
Apple pie moonshine.
Yeah. One day we'll have some more of that. Not today, I guess.
No, not tonight. Not next week. Because we're going to be
You didn't
busy.
You didn't deliver.
Daytona. Couple days. Just a little trip. Mini trip.
Maybe the week after next we'll have moonshine.
I don't know, but you can't afford to go over there and stay. If you got a motel, if you ain't got a tent, you're going to be like paying $300 for a motel.
We have friends over there.
You have friends?
Yeah, we do.
We better.
Well, they're not really in Daytona, but they're
Close enough.
Close,
about
yeah.
a half an hour.
Yeah.
Well, that's better than paying $300 a night for a hotel room that you could, that you can't even move in.
Right.
Been there, done that. Unlike Vegas, which is very inexpensive comparatively.
You're probably right. It's amazing.
I mean, you get what you pay for, but over there, not so much.
Daytona, how they jack the prices up during events.
Well, they've been doing it, but that's part of the gig. That's part of the gimmick. And if you go over there and stay when it's off season and there's nobody around, you can go into a place and spend $35 a night and hang out, and it's all good, and you can walk to everything or whatever, and $35, $40, and then it's an event.
It's now $150
or more.
Or more.
And then it's the same with NASCAR when they had the races over there. Yeah. people, wow, it gets really large, and hotels get really expensive. So.
My friends in the Keys are going through things like that. Key West, Big Pine Key.
We're just lucky the Keys are still there with that hurricane.
Yeah.
And those guys are probably still rebuilding.
They will be for a long time. If anyone tells you the Keys are fine and they have everything taken care of, they don't. And they are facing this major conundrum right now because they really can't have tourists the same as they have in the past in quite a bit of the Keys.
Yeah.
But they need the tourists to survive.
Yeah, well, they say it's all back open now, but I don't know.
With hand-painted signs and limited menus if it's a restaurant and things like that. Matter of fact, a lot of the people that lost everything in Big Pine Key and Cudjoe Key were put up by FEMA in hotels and bed and breakfast and things in Key West. So now that Key West is going to hold Fantasy Fest, which is their big yearly party, probably the biggest party that they have.
Yeah, and it's not really for bikers.
They are moving the sort of almost our refugees from the storm that have been staying in Key West. There's people that have reservations in these hotels and bed and breakfasts for Fantasy Fest, and they expect their rooms to be there. So they're taking, the FEMA's moving them at FEMA's expense to hotels and places to stay in the Miami area, and then they can come back after Fantasy Fest is over. It's a tough thing for a lot of people.
Well, I don't know who it's tough for because I don't go to Fantasy Fest, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's not my lifestyle.
It's everybody's lifestyle if you want to be. I mean, Fantasy Fest is not perhaps what you think it is. I don't know. I've been there.
I know what it started as.
I know.
And, I'm just I ain't swinging that way.
No, that's not Fantasy Fest. Did you feel that way there last year, Eddie, when we were talking?
Well, he was there, but he's kind of,
Oh, please.
Was he by?
You can't even hesitate and say that because...
It was fun.
It was fun.
I don't know where to look first.
Had the guys or the girls?
Yeah, that's what he meant. No.
No. It was quite interesting.
It was.
Yeah, I bet.
No, it is. I mean,
if I was to do it all over again, I'd become a body painter. And go down there for Fantasy Fest and make a few bucks.
Pray for rain.
Maybe painting a habit on the topless nun.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
I'm not so sure.
Hey.
Anyway,
We're going to just safely segue into something else, I think, right now.
Yeah, really. Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Because Eddie likes to bring things out that are always just on the edge of being raunchy. And that's Eddie.
No.
He is a bad influence. I want you to hold this sign up in front of your camera the whole time.
Bad influence?
Yes, you are. On me, on Lynn, and on the entire program.
Damn, I'm fun.
I don't know about that part. I'm not so sure about that part.
You don't think so? Am I fun, Lynn?
Yes.
Please, tell me.
Yes, you're a lot of fun.
I'm a lot of fun.
Lynn can say that, but thank God I don't have to sleep.
You're a lot more fun when I'm around. I know that.
I know this is true. I can feel this. Yeah, but it's absolutely true. Whenever Lynn's around, it's all good. When Lynn's gone, not so much.
Not so much. Thank you, Craven.
But anyway, since you've been sitting here all night trying to keep everything into a very raunchy, staunchy, sexual connotation thing, it's all good. Let's do that.
Hey, as long as we're here and as long as we're having fun, whether people call or not.
I think my phone got shut off. No, I paid it.
No. I had trouble with my phone earlier, thanks to
Apple?
Apple.
Well, see, that's because you have one of them smartphones. Well, my dumb phone doesn't care.
Well, my phone was smart, but the Apple tech, who I spoke with earlier today to help solve one of my problems.
Oh, did it speak English?
No, yeah, very, very well.
For a change.
But
That'll be the first time.
but who was it that I was talking to that was from
Pakistan.
Pakistan?
Yeah.
The Apple, but
No, it was Ahmad
That was with your
Al-Awbah.
phone, probably.
Yeah.
But anyway, I had some problems earlier today with my phone.
Well, tell me why. I mean, you did an update, a system
I
update.
did an update on the system,
I'll never do that.
and on my voicemail, when people leave a message on my smartphone, not only am I able to hear the message that people leave, but they also have a printed transcript of what the message is saying.
You don't have the printout of that. That's why.
Yeah. So, all of a sudden I notice that my voicemail messages are coming in
No
and there's no
transcript.
transcript. So I go, something's not right here. So I call up Apple. Well, first I call up AT&T. And they couldn't figure it out, so they said, oh, that must be an Apple problem.
Must be. We can't help you.
We'll put you through to Apple. I said, okay. And they put me through to Apple, and I got this very nice Apple rep on the phone, and she says, well, what you have to do is you have to reset your phone.
I do that to mine all the time, and it's not a smartphone. Just restart it.
And no, not restart, reset.
Reset. It's almost like taking it back to factory.
Yeah, so I go in and do what this rep tells me to, and by resetting the phone, all of a sudden nothing's working the way I had it set up. So we had to start playing around and getting it back to where it should be, and it's still not right. So.
Well, when we do updates, and everybody should probably know this, and probably some of our friends have already figured it out too, if you do an update, but you have apps that have been on your phone for quite some time, the apps, a lot of them won't even work when you do the system update. That's a major deal for a lot of people, especially if they don't have all free apps.
Yeah, a lot of the apps aren't compatible with the new 11
Point whatever system.
And now I'm upgraded to 11.3, and things still are screwed up. So anyway, the second
Are you surprised?
The second Apple rep I got to talk to today said, oh yeah, the reason for that is they're looking at that right now. They're addressing that. That is a problem. You're not the only one not being able to see their transcripts on their voicemail. And Apple will be putting out an update on
With
that
bug fixes for it.
that will take care of it.
So make sure
don't
you do
believe
it
that, right?
again as soon as you get one.
Don't believe it.
So anyway, that's the
Interesting.
story of my phone today. That was a lot
Well,
of fun.
they put out a thing on the news today, and I saw it.
They did?
Oh yeah, but about everybody supposed to get this iPhone 8 or whatever it is.
Oh, yeah.
iPhone 8.
Yeah, but you know what? It's a very expensive phone, and next month they're putting out the 10.
Right.
So now Apple's losing, and here's why Apple's losing, because everybody's waiting to get the 10 instead of the 8. And what's the difference? I think it's going to be a big fat, almost like a tablet.
Really? So it's going bigger.
I guess. I don't know. I couldn't afford one. I wouldn't use one because, I mean, I got this one for free, or I wouldn't have it at all, And I really don't, it doesn't work very well half the time. You can't even get phone calls on it, right? But, hey, whatever. Text messages work, even when you don't pay the bill sometimes. I don't know. But it's all paid up and ready to rock.
Nice.
Anyway, I'm just not a really big believer in the platform that they're trying to put out there, because if you're rich and you're young, and you got all this money and you ain't got nothing better to do, I can use my internet right here on my phone. Well, just go right ahead then, Bubba. Because to me, I can't check my email once and it blew everything up.
Blew everything?
Not really. Not blew. Never mind.
Okay.
I should restart it right now, I guess.
Hey. Restart.
Well, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
You know who else are going to be over in Daytona is the Bearded Brothers. They will be there.
The Bearded Brothers. Is Soul Circus?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I didn't hear from Billy or anybody. I don't think they're going to.
Yeah, because they didn't make it to Bike Week.
Right. Well, it's a tough business.
They were there last Bike
If you're in a music business, man, you know, it's like getting booked somewhere and what it costs to get put up, stay up if you ain't got a tour bus and all this other stuff. Man, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
So it's a big business, but it ain't easy on anybody, man.
Yeah, that's for sure, and especially when you have a band with quite an entourage too. You know.
Yeah, roadies and such.
Yep.
I mean, you know.
It costs money, and a lot of these clubs don't want to pay.
They ain't gonna pay for it.
Yep.
I mean, I know we were talking about Colt Ford, but you know, he the world's most famous dude, man. But he's got a bunch of good songs, and everybody knows him.
That's
and
true.
It's worth going to see him because he puts on a good show.
Yep. Oh yeah. It's just like.
But he's got money in a tour bus.
Ooh. And a tour bus.
Well, I mean, prerequisite for a tour bus is money.
True.
Right.
Now, I wonder if David Allan Coe is going to be over. I mean, he usually plays.
Yeah, he'll be there even if he's not playing.
Yeah. Yeah, he normally plays at least one night at the Iron Horse.
Yeah, he does. And you know what? It's really amazing because he's really getting kind of very old. I think he's the only guy I notice older than you, Eddie, but it is what it is.
Still playing, yeah.
Yeah, he's out there playing.
Well, we saw him up in Angel City, and boy, I was...
Kind of made me sad a little bit.
Yeah.
Because they sort of escorted him out and sat him down, and when he was done singing, they escorted him back out again.
And picked him up and...
Well, I don't think they picked him up and carried him, but...
Oh,
come on. He'd go out in his damn wheelchair and play. The guy's an icon, a music icon. I mean, David Allan Coe wrote 70-something. People don't even know some of the songs he wrote. But other people covered them, and, you know, whether he did them and made them famous, other people did them and made them famous. That's what he's all about.
Yeah. Pretty amazing. He's got to be, how old do you think he is, Craven?
I don't know, 80-something.
Yeah, he's got to be close to 80, yeah.
At least 80, I think. I don't know. I talked to him last year. I was out there last year, and I talked to him and sat down with him. He knows who I am. Because I do his songs, all of them.
Yeah, it's because you're famous.
I used to do them. I'll start doing them again as soon as you go get my guitar out of the pawn shop. Yeah, well, you got to go get it out of the pawn shop. Not that much. You got money. I don't have money. You know what I got?
Which pawn shop is it in?
I'll talk to you about that off the air. Anyway, well, you think I'm BSing. But anyhow, I was going to tell you that the truth about the whole matter is that, yeah, you can play your guitar and sing forever. Even if he's 90 years old, he can do that, but he's not 90 yet. And I'm surprised that after all the things that he's done and all the things that he's been through, that honestly, you know, David's in what I would consider to be, for his age, he's in really great health, and he's out there and he's still playing, and he's still doing. I don't care if they got to wheel him out there, or, you know, in a wheelchair. I mean, he can sit in a wheelchair and play. I don't care. I'd go see him anyhow because he's a cool old guy, and he wrote some really, really, really fantastic songs, and a lot of people don't get it. And back in the day when he was out there young and touring and all that, yeah, it was worth it.
It's still worth it.
That's what I was going to say. Still worth it.
hopefully, I'll have to check the Iron Horse's website and see what night he's going to be performing. But I would imagine either Thursday or Friday. But we'll find out for sure.
He usually goes up there and stays in his bus or RV or whatever, and comes out and plays a little bit. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, I think
he does go there.
He's in that campground that's like right next door to.
I think you're right.
Yep.
Well, that don't matter where he stays as long as he's there.
As long as he's there and playing. And people love seeing David, and hopefully we'll get to see him if he's going to be there.
The man's a legend. I mean, what are you going to say about him? He's a legend.
A living legend, David Allan Coe.
He's still there.
Yep.
So I'm, as far as how old he is, I don't know how old he is, man. He's got to be up in his 80s, but I don't know. It's still worth it to go to see him, I'm telling you. I mean, I've seen him, and you know, you go up there, it's not just the Iron Horse. I mean, I've seen him other places. I've seen him in St. Pete. I've seen him all over. Not that, you know, he just remembers who I am. It's a long story. I'm not going to get into all the contacts and the old school stuff. But, yeah, he was always looked at by my friends and brothers as, you know, pretty cool guy. And he still is. Good songs.
Yeah, and how many albums has he put out? Oh, my God.
I don't know, 7 or 8. You tell me.
Okay, well, he was born in 1939.
Oh, that's the same year you were born.
Not quite. Close.
All right.
Close, but not quite. So let's see, 1939. That makes him
80 what?
No,
90.
He's only in his 70s.
What?
Yeah.
39.
You guys got smartphones.
Almost 40.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
how about this?
So that's 60 years plus 17, right?
Well, I said he's 80 years old.
61 and 17. He's, yeah.
39.
Why don't you use your smartphone to do the calculation?
I was just going to say, it'll help you.
Now I'm waiting for Lynn to
No.
do the calculating.
No. 61 and 17. That's how old he is. Because this is year 17. And if he was born in 39,
Right.
that's 61 years. That from that century. 61 and 17. That's how old he is. If he didn't lie on his birth certificate or on his biography.
Yes, if Google has it right.
Well, you know, Google get their information.
They don't get it from me. But I can't put anything into a browser on any computer without them tracking me. I remember I bought insurance for a truck one time, and then I kept getting these ads for insurance.
Oh, I can top that. We were talking at home about headphones. We were having a conversation in the living room about headphones.
Oh, you have Alexa then?
All of a sudden, no, we don't, but I have already given Facebook and whoever access to my microphone.
Oh, no.
When you do stuff on...
Don't do that.
May we access your photographs? No. May we access your...
No.
I like to use the, voice to text. So suddenly, I start getting all of these ads on Google and on Facebook for headphones. And I said, how did they know we were having a conversation about headphones? Well, they were listening. That's all.
Exactly.
Nothing major.
Right. So they know...
I didn't search for any headphones. I didn't...
So there was no, other sexual things that they were listening to?
Well, probably.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, they didn't try to sell
I
you.
haven't had any advertisements for sex toys on Facebook.
Right. Give it a minute.
Yeah, after it's...
I will.
On the way home, all of a sudden your phone phone's going to start
No,
exploding.
it is not either.
Yes, it will. If you give him access to anything, you're done.
Oh, my goodness. I can't wait for the ride home.
My poor Lily is still trying to access the radio show. And I told her, we said hi to her, and she said, that's it. This phone is going back to Verizon tomorrow. It's a 6S. I can't access anything. I did the upgrade, and now I can't live stream anything.
Now, there you go.
It's probably a good idea to get rid of that phone. 6S.
Everybody else can see it. They don't care. It's all good. But really, we're sorry we missed you.
I don't know why she can't.
She said she did the upgrade on her phone that we were just talking about, and when she did, she cannot do live streaming anymore, anything.
Ask her what browser she's using.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever comes with that iPhone ain't no good.
Tell her to use Safari or
Chrome.
Chrome. Yep.
If you use Google Chrome, though, remember what you're going to get. Tracked.
Yeah.
That's why I warn people about Alexa.
Alexa.
She's evil.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I would never have one of those in my house.
It's not a good idea to give all your things, all your secrets, all the time.
Mm-hmm. You see that woman's testimonial on Facebook? She was watching TV at home, and they were watching a game or something, and she went to change the channel or shut off her TV, and somebody told her to put it back on. Would you please put that back on? It's very benign what I'm doing here, but I'm watching the game through your pay-per-view event on your TV. Scary. That is scary stuff.
Yeah, but that's today's technology.
And it was one of those things. She had granted access to the microphone so that she could tell her smart TV what to do. And someone was able to access it that easily.
They call it smart. To me, that's not very smart.
It's frightening.
It is. I'm one of those guys, it's like I said, my phone doesn't barely even make phone calls or text messages. I don't use it for a browser or any of the other
So
stuff.
were you fibbing about that? You're just trying to put that out there?
No, I mean, one thing's for sure, I didn't turn my microphone on so that Google can listen to me. And then I shut it off, shut the ringer off, and it's just funny the way it works. Because I got desktop computers that don't have microphones on them, and it still comes up with whatever I had to search for. And it says Born to Ride Radio right there. You hit it, and what happens?
There it is. We're on.
You notice how when you go on, you can't see anybody showing up as a viewer, because the only way you get to show up as a viewer is if you're on the actual Ustream site. That's how you chat. And yeah, that's me, because I have my camera locked in right now because I'm talking. Why am I talking? I'm not sure.
Hey,
That's my job.
it's your job, Mom.
Well, I don't mind talking, and that's what I do.
Well, Craig.
I don't know about that. All I know is that, man, you gotta be careful with this technology nowadays. And if you turn on your microphone for somebody, they're gonna know everything you do.
Are they listening through these microphones?
I hope so.
Are they smart microphones? Are they
No, they're
smart
not.
headphones?
Smartphones.
Nope, none of that. And this is old school technology in here, which, yeah, we're broadcasting on the internet through several different websites and platforms and stuff like that, including borntoride.com and a bunch of others. But the thing that I'm using has been more and more problematic ever since the Ustream thing that I'm using went to IBM. Oh, yeah, well, they're trying to get on everything. So this is a new, it's not a new platform, it's just something that, yeah. It's all a scary world out there.
Yeah, it's different.
Don't think that they're not watching you. Google knows everything. Now, if you got an Alexa, flush it, Metro what?
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, you know, come on, it's not even funny. Yeah, I mean, that thing knows what you're doing. No, they would say, and then it would be like, well, I could not possibly do that mechanical voice, but it's like, you know, it's like Alexa would say something like, "Don't flush me down the toilet," you know. It's like, Jesus, you know, I mean, come on, you know. I wonder what it would sound like. I don't know. It's just scary. All this stuff is really scary. And it doesn't really matter. I'm not worried anymore.
You're not.
No, because I know my dumb phone doesn't have anything that's turned on that anybody can hear me. I don't do web searches on it. I don't go to the browser. I don't do anything. I think that's the safest way to live.
You don't do a browser, huh?
No, I don't. I did it one time. I went one time and checked my email. And that one time that I checked my email, then I went back to my laptop and my desktop, and it's like, oh, somebody logged in from a
China.
You know, Hawaii inexpensive telephone. And I'm like, why? Why is it that people can't just, I don't know. Anyway, my phone is dumb, and I'm glad. I don't want all this technology. I'm not leaving my microphone on for Facebook or for anybody so that they can tune into whatever I'm doing, because they're going to, you know, when I go to sleep, if my phone was on, it would be like, oh, we have cure for snoring. And it's funny because my little dog snores louder than I do, but they would still send snoring, you know, ads for, oh, you can put these strips on your nose and you won't snore no more, Bubba.
Who's that guy we listen to when we're on Sirius Radio on the way over here?
Jimmy for...
Oh, God, that guy's annoying. Let's not even give him that time.
I don't
talking
even,
about him.
he's annoying, you know.
Oh.
Hey, Jimmy from
He's got the
Zifa.
most annoying voice. It's like I would not buy a product that that man advertised for. It's
What was he pitching?
it's something for snoring. Something.
Snoring, it's called the Zifa.
Yeah, don't have surgery to correct your snoring. Really? Your wife's going to make you have surgery
Like I
to
would.
correct your snoring?
Oh, God.
Really?
Like I would.
What a
No.
pooch.
It's incredible.
Yeah, Jimmy from Zifa.
Oh, don't even. I'm sorry I said his name. God.
I can't wait for the ride home to
Oh, no, please.
wait for his commercial.
Oh, to hell with it. The ride home's coming now. We're just going to wrap it up and say, glad we had a good time tonight. And when you wrap it up, you know, I mean, it's almost wrapped up, but I got to still wrap it up. I got a lot of things to do to upload everything and make everything right. It's just one of those days. And the days get better. And yeah, everybody's going to Biketoberfest and all these other events, and I'm glad.
Not forget, Fran Hosh's,
You gotta remember that. That's an awesome event.
the 9th annual food drive.
Yeah, let's keep that going.
The FEAST Food Pantry, Fran Hosh Law Group. And that's Friday, November 3rd, from noon to 6. And all your donations are extremely appreciated.
If you can't get to Palm Harbor,
What do you do if you can't get to Palm Harbor?
any bike event, any concert pretty much in this area, if Fran Hosh Law Group is going to be there, look for Louie or Brian or any of the girls from Fran's office, and they will take whatever products you have and make sure that your name is mentioned when they get brought in.
Gladly,
For the
I'm
donation.
going to call her tomorrow and beg for a job going out there and doing that.
gladly.
I'll collect food.
I think there's
I'll
people
probably do it all.
that donate cash, people donate money.
That's okay.
Water, I mean, just everything possible. Any non-perishables is what they tell you, so it's not for clothing and things like that, but it's a food drive.
Yeah,
Food.
I like food.
Boxes of Cheerios.
Oh, so sad.
Oh, God. You lost your Cheerio.
I should have that be my profile picture.
Yeah, right? Oh, this is the Cheerio that I didn't rescue.
My Cheerio.
Jeez, what are you going to do with it?
Sad little Cheerio.
Yep.
Cheerio we left.
I really wanted to have like 5 or 6 pictures from every morning of taking a picture of the Cheerio, and when we went to check out, just maybe on the 11th floor, if you could have somebody just on the wing we were in, just kind of slide a little closer to the wall with the vacuum.
Until it got crushed by that cart.
You know, it really was beautifully clean and things like that, but I'll see stuff like that. It's just really one miserable Cheerio.
Poor Cheerio.
No, it was very sad.
You know what? You're going to adopt that Cheerio.
I
That's a real
probably
shame. Try a
would have
dog or
sealed it in
something.
plastic and made a paperweight out of it. A necklace. I don't know, something. I felt so bad.
When we get home, you can pet your little Cheerio that's on the counter.
That was from you. That's a whole different Cheerio, and it was very nice.
Yeah, that was nice.
We should take it to Daytona.
I'm out of things to say.
No,
now.
you know what?
Yeah.
I'll bet you Badger Bob would put that on a helmet for me.
Oh, God.
In some really wonderful prominent place, like right here between my eyes or something.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Come on, Badger Bob would really groove on that. If it was a skeletal remains of a
Cheerio. Cheerios have skeletons?
No, but they could. We love Badger Bob. He's the guy that makes the helmets out of the horns and fur and horse hair and stuff. Cool helmets.
Horns and fur and...
I just have regular helmets. I don't understand all
Do you wear them?
that. Only if it's required by law. Hadn't been in Georgia a while, but I'll tell you what, they like, you don't go into Georgia without a helmet.
Is that true?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, because Florida's like, they don't care.
That's right. When we went to Angel City and we rode up to that miniature Grand Canyon.
I know her.
No.
So anyway, no, seriously, Eddie, stop it.
Seriously.
Bad, Eddie. Bad, Eddie.
I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
So, Cheerio, huh? One little tiny Cheerio, and we talked about it, and the damn whole show. I mean, no wonder I don't know. I guess the ratings are going down. Oh, is it a picture of the Cheerio?
No, that's Badger Bob's helmet.
Oh.
But that's not bad.
No, he's got no, it's a horny helmet.
Well, that, I guess.
Horny helmet.
I don't think I'd wear that. I don't think I would. I mean, you know.
You couldn't turn your
especially
head
if you're
very
going
much if you had somebody riding with you. Knock
Yeah, I
them
thought
off.
about it.
Yeah, put their eyes out.
I thought about it once. And then I said, no, I don't think so.
I think I said, if you turn your head, I'll fall off the bike. Something like that. But we love Badger Bob and the work he does. It's very cool. He's a very
Lovely
cool
wife.
Cool.
Love her. She's a good girl. She puts up with Bob. What?
I have nothing to say.
We're going to alienate everybody all in one night, aren't we?
I hope the aliens are still listening to us. You can't tell. I mean, you can't count any of the viewers except unless you go directly to the Ustream site, so whatever. Anyway, that's about enough.
Hey, Craven, how's that ashtray working out?
It's worked out. I've got like three cigarette butts in it, so
Nice.
I'm good. All right, that's about enough. I think it's enough.
You had enough?
I think so.
Okay.
If you say so.
I was